Stop sharing. All right.
This is a disaster.
So,
A
yeah,
little out of sorts today.
it's live. We
We're
are
live.
currently live.
All right, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
I didn't even eat. This is my food here. Didn't even eat it.
Come
terrible.
on,
What'd you
let's
get? What'd you order?
No, I made a bagel.
I made a bagel earlier. You eating my bagels?
Bagel?
From
Consent.
scratch, or you just cut one in half?
Where do you keep your bagels? Are you eating my bagels? That looks like my. No, I have no idea.
Just a plain bagel.
Oh yeah, you've been freezing them, haven't you?
Aaron, you're muted, bud.
No, he's
I'm
not.
muted?
Ray is.
Or I meant Ray.
Oh.
Dude, I had like 5 to 6 hours of training and my brain is just mush.
Fair enough.
So I might just stab somebody just to get my anger out, you know?
So different from last time.
Just blame your God. It works out really well.
So far. Yeah. So, how was everyone but Aaron doing tonight?
Dan, I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing?
I am all right. I'm a little worried about the clenched jaw I see on Peaches there, and the desperation and 1,000-yard stare I see on Aaron. But yeah.
Other than that, everyone's looking great.
I get to play my character the whole time today. Instead of for like 7 minutes.
Well, I mean, we could probably get you killed in 7 minutes.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, definitely because I'm the doctor, so no one can bring me back.
Again,
No,
you're not the
you
only
were the
person.
doctor.
You're not the only doctor.
Now you're the demolitions expert.
I was always that also. I'm multi-skilled, okay?
An expert's a strong word.
Hey, look,
Yeah.
He's a mortician.
I just want to say I'm very good at what I do. So
Mortuary tech, really, right? So let's have a little review. Well, first of all, let's say hello. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us. It's episode 6 of Through the Breach now. Through the Breach, it's number 6. This is the thing we're actually doing on the regular, well, semi-regular now. For those of you not aware, Through the Breach is a role-playing game like many others, but instead of dice, we use cards to manipulate fate, and all of our fated characters find a way to try and survive in the steampunk, high gothic, horror, western world that is Malifaux, powered by death magic. It's not a great place. Bad things happen.
Especially with pits around.
Yeah, well, with Christian around,
yeah, hold on.
Sorry.
Potato, whatever.
So why don't let's do the roundtable thing where we introduce each other again just quickly and who you're playing.
Did you already forget who I am?
I do. Yeah. Mike, go ahead.
You really got to be more specific,
Right,
bud.
that's right.
2 Mikes, 2 Malcolms.
Good luck.
Name begins with M. I'd like you to introduce yourself, please.
Well, of course.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
my
all right,
name
now.
is.
So
Okay. All right. Let's do this clockwise. Mr. Pitts.
Yes, my name is Mike, and
Who
I'm
you
playing
play?
Christian,
You nailed it.
an alchemist.
Okay. And the other Michael.
Peaches.
Yeah, my name is Peaches. I go by Jeremy in the game, and I also like to stab people, apparently, so be on the lookout for that.
I just made your character a rogue. Be happy, okay?
Yeah. You unshackled my character.
Yes.
And Jeremy.
You wanna go or?
Who?
Jardine.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't hear what he said.
You said Jardine, your eyes
Oh,
bugged
okay.
out.
Yeah.
It's because I wasn't sure if he meant
Like a deer in the
I heard
headlights.
I heard like a syllable.
I
and
heard
then it-
Jeremy again.
Yeah. Well, I'm Jardine, one of the Malcolms, and I'm playing Quinn, the tinkerer who punches things. Punches things real good.
Oh yeah.
Mr.
She
Berkeley.
said Cyclops Tinker, by the way.
Yes, Cyclops.
My name is Brickley. I am the faster, stronger Malcolm. And I'm playing Emily, the medium doctor. Yeah,
Just-
you figure that one out.
Not
Am I
small.
medium sized or do I talk to ghosts?
Or are you
Talk to
medium
ghosts.
Stay
skill
tuned
level?
to find out.
Ooh, medium
Talk to
skill
medium-sized
level.
ghosts.
Oh no, he's a small medium at large. And Aaron.
Yeah, I'm Aaron. You got it. I'm playing Nolan, and I'm a gunslinger. I don't know if we did that part. Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
Did Jeremy say he was a criminal?
He said he
No.
stabs people, which
Yeah, he said he stabs people. That's more accurate.
It's kind of implied.
is true. He hasn't really done much crime.
No.
Well, I guess
Have you
murder's
heard of
crime. Never mind.
petty
Yeah.
crimes like just like taking stuff from people? And
Assault and battery.
there's a spectrum, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think he's on the spectrum.
Sewer
Right.
wasn't until last
Perfect. That's a
episode.
perfect segue to start the game.
So, for a quick review, the last session saw you guys finally getting Harrison Smythe, the guild agent, back to the guild enclave. As you arrived, you guys were faced with a broiling mass of protesters from the Miners and Steamfitters Union, asking for fair treatment, humane treatment, and the retrieval of their miners from the north that have been trapped by the Ice Witch Rasputina. As you were trying to get Smythe through the crowd, I believe Nolan noticed one of the leaders of the miners, who was recognized as Mei Feng, and she seems to have incited a riot that resulted in a number of people killed.
That went off the rails, maybe.
A little off the rails, yeah.
All
Yeah,
within
she did.
expectations.
She did take off on rails she created from iron in the earth and rode off into the distance like Silver Surfer on iron
The
rails. That's right.
Oh, I
More
put
like
like
Iceman,
I
really.
put Zelda in Spirit Tracks instead of Silver Surfer, but
Oh yeah, that's good too.
No, that's
Ah.
old.
Everyone's got their own reference here.
Managed to survive that conflagration, or that kerfuffle, I suppose, just barely.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Stay in
sorry,
your
am I
lane, bud.
free? Oh, okay.
we have a
That's
multiverse
a
going.
strictly D&D thing.
Yeah,
I'm
our
sorry.
multiverse.
We had
Yeah,
a
multiverse.
brouhaha, not a kerfuffle.
Ooh, I'll give you a brouhaha. All right. If you guys are ready to get started.
Don't forget, we kidnapped somebody.
Oh,
We
yeah.
is a strong word.
This is a group venture, all right?
I didn't touch him.
After the fight, you did scoop up Barnaby Rathers, a Miner and Steamfitters Union enforcer, and bring him back with you to the Eastern Tower, where you were introduced to Miss Dr. Emily Warren,
Hello.
who appears to be a kook. Like,
Is she crazy?
doctor who's got some strange going ons in her laboratory, some stuff moving off shelves, some scratches, but seems medically capable so far.
Maybe the most medically capable on the team so far. Though I'm not really on the team. Now that I've said it out loud, I may have screwed myself.
Well, you are part of the same mercenary company, so
Well,
you might get
then-
assigned to the same mission.
Then I
Whether you like it or
redact
not.
my negative statement about myself, and I am the most capable doctor on the team.
Attaboy, love the confidence.
I did imply that Christian was a doctor this time, though.
You don't need to imply it; it's just fact.
Wow.
So,
Dr. Boom.
all right, I got medicine for you to take later. It's fine.
Dr. Boom.
That looks like a lot of liquid gunpowder.
Not all of it.
Alcohol solution, whatever.
I got- I do have heal and shine, and that is very alcoholic, but it does heal. You're just also
And-
drunk for 10 minutes.
Just
Yeah.
makes you feel shiny for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, if you guys are ready, let's go ahead and get this show on the road.
The road on the show, why don't we? Is there a where are we right now?
You guys are back in the tower. So, and actually, the very last thing that we left off with, Aaron, was that you had spoken to the spy master that said that they had left a note for you. You found it on your bed.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
That freaky guy.
Right.
He was trying
So-
to pretend we were friends. We were not.
Yeah, you couldn't remember him for some reason. But he insists that you two know each other.
So, yeah, what's that letter about? What's it say?
Well, let's start there. So, the night before, the night before the day after. So, as you read that letter, as you're gearing down for the night, it says, "Man, leather jacket in Malifaux."
That's the whole letter, huh?
Whole letter, right?
Not much to go by.
If
Was there?
you-
Wasn't signed by anyone.
it was probably it's signed SM.
Did we catch this guy's name? Is that SM? The guy that said he was my friend and left? I don't remember if we caught his name or not.
You caught his name, but you can't seem to remember what it was.
Son of a gun.
Both in fiction and real life.
Yeah. How is he doing this?
Art, imitating life, imitating art. You do, however, recall speaking to somebody about keeping you apprised of somebody that might be wearing a very unique black leather jacket. Somebody that you've been looking for a while.
Okay. Yeah, I just take that and I put it in my coat and got it. I've got the info.
All right. So the following morning, following that riot in Curmudgeon Square, is like pretty much any other day in late fall in Malifaux. The streets have got a wet sheen on them from the light rain, dully reflecting the cold and pinkish gray sky above. As October marches on and the temperature begins to drop, many of the city's residents have begun to add heavy coats or scarves to their daily attire. Most of you are stiff and sore from the the events of the day past, but all things considered, you're feeling pretty well. Some of you feeling better than others. As you and the rest of the gunners begin your day, food is served in the hall and assignments are being handed out. Ragtime music plays from the ether box softly on the mess counter, giving the room a rather joyful air despite the austere gray furnishings of the room. As you guys gather for your hearty breakfast of eggs, sausages, and beans, Commander Vanessa Clayton approaches you guys, her expression pretty much unreadable as usual. She goes, "All right, look, I need to know. Who fired first yesterday? I can't have you guys being responsible for the insanity in Curmudgeon Square."
Yesterday feels like weeks ago.
Technically, they can't prove that Jeremy stabbed that guy first.
Oh, I forgot. He did just stab a guy out of nowhere.
That guy can't. Maybe he can tell him because that's the guy we put on. Maybe it was Jeremy. Jeremy did it first.
What I can tell you is I don't have guns, so I could not have fired first.
Yeah, wasn't me.
He looks you square in the eye, Jeremy, and goes, "Jones, do you remember doing that?"
I plead the fifth.
Well, this is Malifaux, not the U.S., but all right. I
plead
take
the
you guys.
seventh?
I plead, you got me on it. I believe that you guys weren't stupid enough to start a riot in front of the guild headquarters.
Of course not.
It was pretty much already going when we got there.
We helped end it.
That's what's more accurate, yes.
Helped is a strong word.
That's also accurate, yes.
Yeah.
I was definitely a part of the riot.
There
As
was
I
a
point
riot
to the
around.
bloody wound on my shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she says, "Yeah, clearly you were you slog somebody back with you. I'm not too happy about that. We don't make a habit of taking prisoners.
I would like to say that he acted alone in that. I did not want anybody coming back with us. Not to our base with friends such as this.
Yeah, you don't kidnap where you eat. It's a pretty common expression where I'm from.
Yes.
Thought it was better to get some information from the guy before the guild killed him.
That's true. He was gonna die probably.
I'll grant you that. Look, he's down in the sub basement. Get what you need from him and get him gone before the end of the day.
We can
The
do that.
rat basement.
Sure.
Yes. So yeah, it is the rat basement. You guys know that to be the sub basement that was shut down. That had that iron wall come down on you guys way back in session 2. So you know that it is a.
I remember it like it was
Big
yesterday.
You definitely would. So she kind of looks at you guys with a bit of a spark and goes, "Look, I just action reports on my desk by 1100. After that, you have the day free to decompress. Take care of whatever personal business you may have."
Well, Christian
Go
can
ahead,
write that report. He has perfect handwriting.
I don't speak English.
You just need to write it, though.
Yeah, you just need to write it. Doesn't matter what language.
Yet.
But your handwriting is so neat.
Yet.
Can only write in like chemical expressions.
Da.
Well, so at this point, guys, go ahead and declare your pursuits and draw your 3 twist cards for the session.
I will do that.
Yeah, we'll see that. Uno, dos, tres.
Yeah.
Quattro, cinco, cinco, seis. I'm a
Trade.
chemist.
Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with Tinker for now.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gunfighting.
same with Kermit.
Bankruptcy.
Medium for 500, please.
Ooh,
Just
500
what's our
script.
daily
That's so
double?
much.
Daily double.
All right. So, okay, so you guys have done that. You've got your cards drawn. I'm seeing that. Excellent. Let's just go ahead and do this here. Looks like all my windows have not updated, so we're going to do that momentarily. All right. Oh, I like the motorbike out there. Looks good.
You can hear that? That's authentic.
That's a real motorbike.
Oh yeah.
Authentic Malifaux.
We're all over the
motor,
place here. It's
locomotive.
great.
Yeah.
It is. Do you guys do have your twist decks loaded up and everything here now?
Duh.
I believe so.
Okay. I'm just not seeing them. I just want to pull them up. All right. I'll worry about that after. We've got Magician, Death, Hermit, Fool, Hierophant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds right.
I'm the Hangman. Did you say Hangman?
I don't know,
Did I choose
actually.
the wrong one?
You are Hermit.
Damn it.
Doesn't matter, really.
Let's go with Hangman.
You're the hermit. You said hangman, right? Got it.
Take 1 week off and everything goes to hell.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing anymore.
Fine. And Death. There we go. All right. We've got this sorted out here. This is good. Probably. I'm sure there won't be a single hitch for the rest of this stream.
Shut
No.
up.
Our stream? Hitches?
No, we don't do that.
Great movie.
As professional as professional can be. Okay.
Yes. So just as Clayton is, out of sight from the table, you hear the nasal voice of the Aethervox announcer over top of the din of everyone eating. And that was Tossed Her in the Well by Gutter and the gang. And now, I'm begging your pardon, ladies and gentlemen, but it appears that my producer is telling me to make way for... Oh my. Yes, sir. It'd be my honor. And you hear the microphone bumped as well as fabric shuffling, and then a deep, booming voice that seems to somehow echo around the mess hall despite the low volume. Citizens of Malifaux, I am your Governor General, Herbert Kitchener. Yesterday morning, a heinous act of violence was perpetrated among members of the constabulary by members of the Miners and Steamfitters Union during an unlawful gathering, resulting in capital punishment delivered under the judgment of our fine officers. This union would have you believe that the guild began this most regrettable incident in the name of control, but this is certifiably untrue. This is misinformation spread in an attempt to undermine the peace and security of this great city. There have been several reports of a contagious disease ravaging the central and southern sections of Malifaux. It is due to these events that for the safety and security of all of our citizens in this illustrious beacon of industry, that I have declared a cessation of all non-essential travel through the breach back to Earth and vice versa. Additionally, to combat the spread of this contagion, our curfew has been declared. Beginning today, all citizens are to be indoors by 2100 hours. Anyone found to be in contravention of this edict without proper authorization is subject to immediate reprisal. Citizens are encouraged to keep a watchful eye and report any suspicious behavior. These are challenging and unprecedented times for humanity on this side of the breach, but rest assured, the Guild is here to protect you. Instructions will be broadcast via Etherbox at regular intervals to ensure that you recall all protocols and keep yourself and your neighbors safe. And with that, the regular broadcast seems to return.
Well, shit.
Who was the idiot who started all this?
We all look at you.
And I put on my
Yeah.
glasses and become someone else. Hello, my name is Emily Dr. Woven.
Emily Doctor?
It's a
Yep,
middle
you
name.
heard me.
Middle name Doctor. It happens.
Can't prove it's wrong.
Oh,
I'm
no.
Doctor 2. Yes.
The perspective.
Glasses make doctor work.
I don't know where my glasses are.
So,
Oh, no.
Doc, is the guy like sedated downstairs?
Yes.
That was a fuck if I know.
Heavily.
I guess we should
He is
probably wake him up.
tripping balls.
All right. Yeah. So I'm leaving this up to you guys. What you would like to do at this point? I'm trying to that whole thing where we're gonna do this a little more freeform.
Yes, Will.
I'm with them, right? Didn't just say yes for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah. No, absolutely. I have the notion that you guys are all together, gathered in the mess hall. I encourage you guys to role play this and have some fun.
Yeah,
Fun?
So
I don't
Quinn,
know.
Quinn, I have an idea. If we're going to question this man, let me lead. And I'm going to make it seem like maybe I'm going to poison him. Maybe I do poison him. I don't know yet. Maybe we go that route. Maybe
So
I don't
you
know.
be bad guard?
I'll just
I'll be
be
good
me.
guard?
I'm gonna go get my medical supplies.
Perfect.
Might be
Do
necessary.
you have a scalpel? I could use that to go to
Wouldn't be
cut your
much
eye out.
Wouldn't be much of medical supplies if I didn't have a scalpel.
Just do you have like multiple? I could use like knife hands.
I can give you one.
My
That's not very
shoulder
many.
should probably be cleaned out, right?
Yes, I will. Yes, and
Okay.
I'll check
you
his
look
We
wound.
could do that
before we-
quickly.
Do I have to do anything for that, or am I just that good?
You're not
Well,
that.
So the doctor challenge in this case, I would say that it would have been for actually treating him, but for just like checking the wound, I'm not going to make you make a check for that.
Looks great.
I'm not
The stitching of my name is still good. My
Which name
initial-
did you use, by the way? Oh, your initials. Okay,
Yeah.
that's really.
EDW.
EDW, baby. Emily Dr. Warren.
Do you have to make extra cuts to use your initials?
No, I'm that good.
Doesn't
Little itty bitty ones.
I'm just gonna say it over and over again so you believe it. So
All right. So yeah, you can absolutely check on Mr. Rathers downstairs if you wish.
Yeah, does anyone want to go down there?
Well, if you're going to hurt him, I should probably be there to unhurt him a
Might
little
not,
bit.
and you might not be able to stop what I do. I don't know if I can, honestly. We'll see.
You're a doctor.
I'm interested to see what Christian does, so I'll be watching from afar.
Well, from what I've heard, you're quite the stabby man, so I'm not really surprised.
Oh, you can help with you say, if you don't tell us what we want to know, I'm going to open your kidneys. And then you can, I guess, open his kidneys?
I mean,
Or
I've
just-
sharpened my shiv. Yes, I can do that.
Why don't you just get a knife? You keep using like toothbrushes, and you can just get a knife.
Yeah, but I need to keep a facade, you know.
I don't.
He's a
Do you mind
shiv
if-
man.
Do you mind if I ask,
Yeah.
what is that facade? Because I'm kind of new here.
You know, I'm gonna point out my shiv and kind of like aim it at Emily. You know, the pointy thing. I just like to, stick it into people.
He's also an acolyte of God.
It's
That is
that's
true,
Loose,
yes.
loose term. Not totally.
All right.
My God
that's
likes
fine.
me. You can ask the rest of them.
No, I believe you. Anyways,
All right. So you descend down through the main level and down into the basement, which is where we've got the lab and the chemistry area, or the alchemy lab. And then through there, you get to the sub basement, which still has that same trap door, but has had a new ladder installed, made out of solid wood. It barely even creaks under Quinn's weight. As you get underground, you're confronted by that same ammonia smell that you did when you first came down there. Emily, this is new for you, but it's caustic and just abrasive to your nose.
that's fine.
Yeah. Spent a lot of time down in the stank.
I hope you
Now-
like rats.
Now,
I'm
actually,
impartial.
you can tell
you
guys
say that now.
that there doesn't seem to have been any further rat activity down here. It seems like the traps that Christian had laid.
Activity.
Nice. In paranormal activity, since you guys were last down here, seems to have taken, and the smell of ammonia and fecal matter from these rats is now stale and not fresh. So it's nasty,
Cool.
but you've definitely smelled worse. Chained to a wall in the corner, about 20 feet from the stairs, is Barnaby. Barnaby has his hands tied behind him with a thick iron chain, and that chain has been sunk into the concrete of the wall with a rail spike. He has his head down, and he appears to be barely conscious. In front of him, about 5 feet away, Pip is sitting on a stool with a bowl of looks like last night's porridge and a slice of bread on a plate for him, but it appears to be untouched.
Pip, what are you
Well.
doing down here?
Pip was very, very concentrated on Barnaby, but he looks up and he kind of half smiles. When he sees Quinn, he smiles a little bit more. He goes, I brought this poor guy food. He's been kind of unconscious ever since, no offense, Doc, since you got your hands on him.
Witch doctor. Apparently there are two.
And he smirks. And, you.
Okay, well, let me take a look at him.
Sure.
And I will look at him and try and figure out if he's actually unconscious.
Sure. Go ahead and make a target number 9 doctor challenge.
Which one do I click again? It's a fate deck. Just
fate
click on
deck,
the one.
Yep.
Crushing it.
Right enough.
That's an 8.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So,
I'm
Doctor.
gonna use a card. Can I use a card? Fuck it.
yeah,
I
sure.
want to know right
Yeah,
now.
there was no negative. Go ahead.
How do I do that?
I
No,
didn't see
you
the
would-
fate deck change.
You didn't
Did you
see it
say?
in the fate deck?
I didn't see a card get flipped.
I see a
It's
card.
I see a one.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
try closing the window and reopening it.
How do
Um,
I make my twist deck become the deck that I want?
So you,
the deck.
so
the
you
deck?
you don't. So if you've built your fate deck, all
Yeah.
you want to do is you've drawn your 3 cards off there. You
Yeah.
can right click on that card and hit flip.
Flip.
Okay. And would you flip? Because apparently it's just not showing for me.
It's a 4 of tomes.
It is a
4
4 of
of
tomes.
So
So that's
adding
11.
in your acting value is 11. Okay. So you can see that the sedative that you applied to Barnaby is definitely in effect. But it looks like he's sort of on the tail end of it. You could likely revivify him with some smelling salts.
Sure. I pull out my medical supplies, take out my smelling salts, and just hold it under his nose.
So takes a moment, and he and wakes up in a bit of a huff. But as soon as he sees the rest of you, that calm, nearly granite demeanor that you saw at first, Quinn, yesterday, seems to come back.
Are you hungry?
I'm not going to eat anything you guys offer me.
What if I eat it first? And then I go over to the porridge, put a couple spoonfuls in my mouth. Hopefully it's not poisoned.
Well,
It's like, no.
It's not poisoned, but it may as well be.
It's not good,
under-
but it's not poisoned.
I said, what hands am I going to eat that with?
Well, I was going to feed it to you. That's why I asked if you were hungry.
He sort of nods his head.
Then I just start feeding him the porridge.
So he takes the first bite, and you can see that he's hungry and he wants this. But on the second bite, he spits it right back in your face.
Any more? Are you good?
I'm good.
Cool. Put the food down. Just take a handkerchief, wipe my face. All yours, boys.
All right.
Kind of just look to Quinn. This is kind of his show now.
Christian wanted a crack at it first. You sticking around for the show, Pip?
Whew.
it's going to get messy.
I just remembered I offered to help the kitchen with dishes. After,
Perfect. Pip, when you take the bowl and bring back something better than this gruel.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, you got it. He runs off with the tray, and then you see him. He looks at the ladder and then looks down at the tray. Looks down at the ladder and the tray. I'm like, you see the spiders come running down the ladder, and they grab the tray. And between the 3 of them, they manage to form a little triangle that lifts the tray up as they spider back up.
Ray, do you remember the name of my friend? I can't for the life of me remember. You could type it in the chat if you remember, but I can't for the life of me remember.
I shall.
I'm going to write it down this time so that I don't forget.
I forgot he had robot spiders helping him out with stuff. I was like, and you said the spiders come down. What?
Oh, no,
Why is no one freaking out about it?
No.
And roll initiative.
That put it in there for everybody.
Well,
That's
that's
fine.
okay.
Sure. To be fair, I think she said it last.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like she did. I don't know if that sound comes through on the stream. We'll find out.
Fine.
I pull up a crate and take a seat and just rub my shoulder that's sore.
I don't know if it does.
I walk up beside Quinn quietly and I say, "So what are you trying to find out?" I don't have questions for this guy. You need to fucking start this. I'm just going to make him talk. I'm going to probably poison him, and then if I feel like it, I might unpoison him.
Let's take a softer approach.
Okay. And I'm going to start making a compound, Ray, if that's okay. So while Quinn starts talking, I want to actually be making something.
Okay. So that sounds to me like you're trying to make an intimidation check.
I am legitimately trying to make something, because if not, then I don't have an antidote and I might actually kill this man, and I'm trying to maybe avoid that.
So are you doing this in an effort to intimidate him, or simply
yes,
like?
I will do it in an effort to intimidate as well.
Okay, all right, go ahead, and let me just get you a total number here.
Yep.
Go ahead and make a TN 11 intimidation check.
How good am I at this? I must be amazing. Let's take a quick gander here. Oh yeah, so good. 12.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I'm still not seeing any changes with the Fate deck. Jesus
Well, it's
Christ.
just you.
Try synchronizing. Right click on Ray and do the thing.
Oh yeah.
That might help. Okay, and I am gonna actually flip a card just for the creation as well.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
Just so you know, because if it's not that, that's fine. I could have had a cool thing, but I didn't get a free firebomb. It's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. So I will. Yeah. Basically. Instead of doing the intimidation check, what I would want you to do is add your alchemy skill in place of your intimidation skill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then that will be. What do I have?
So that you're using alchemy
Jesus
to intimidate
Christ.
him.
Yeah, so that's. What did I flip? A 12? 17.
Okay.
Donkey.
So you see the veneer crack on him for a moment. He goes, "You already knocked me out like nobody has ever done. You've drugged me, and now this maniac is going to poison me."
We have ways of making you talk.
He's not going to poison you. Relax.
As don't doubt it might be poisoning
would-
you.
You seem
wouldn't-
remarkably ungrateful for people who kept you alive compared to letting the guild have you.
So he takes that into consideration for a moment, all while eyeing whatever Christian's doing.
Don't worry. My friend, it's like a beginner chemistry set. He's just having some fun.
I pull out some of the fire bombs. It's fun.
More like a Doofenshmirtz.
I'm Quinn. What's your name?
Well, you get the impression that Barnaby is.
It's Barnaby.
He goes, "My name's Rathers, Barnaby Rathers."
Okay.
I bet you'd rather be somewhere else.
Are you? Is your head still ringing a bit? I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
And he chuckles. He goes, "You rang my clock, rang my bell, cleaned my clock. You know, all those things. He goes, you cleaned my clock. I have been in 100 scraps. I've come out the winner most of them, but I have never had anybody knock me out. Ever."
You're not a small person. I didn't feel like holding back.
Fair.
Neither do I.
He's got the fireballs all over.
What?
Why were so many people from the Steamfitters Union trying to kill the guild people, or actually killing them?
What do you mean they were the ones firing at us?
You guys definitely took shots at the guards who are in the towers, and I'm pretty sure a couple of them died.
Both of them did. Jeremy remembers.
We've got a rule that we don't fire on the guild. We don't want to give them a reason. You've got to be misremembering.
No, I was very aware of what was going on there. You guys definitely took pot shots and killed a couple people from the guild. Look, we're not part of the guild ourselves. We don't have any huge love for them. But why were you guys just trying to kill everybody and trying to kill us?
So he looks around at all of you, and you can see that he's genuinely surprised by this. I'm just a grunt. I'm an enforcer. Boss tells me to knock a couple heads. I knock a couple heads, but
You talking about that Asian lady from the square?
I think her name's Mei Fang.
he,
Jeremy
know that.
remembers.
I don't think we know that.
yeah, you do. Smythe had mentioned that to you guys.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You're like, yeah, that's Mei Fang. What is she doing here? Kind of thing. So the light kind of comes on for Rathers. He goes, "A woman, yeah, she was there. I thought it was odd to see her out of the Badlands. I don't know anything about her, but she might have her own designs. I just work down in the industrial sector. But I don't know anything else about this woman."
All right. Well, because of the shit that you guys pulled yesterday, like the Governor General's locked down Malifaux. You know that, right?
No, in case you haven't noticed, I've been in this shithole.
You guys could have assumed that was going to happen after you started taking shots at the guards.
And then he goes, you're right. Now, if it's been perceived that we've fired on the guild, yeah, you're absolutely right. But it sounds to me like the guild probably fired on their own people as an excuse. I would never fire on them. I don't know what
That's
union
some
would have to
Abraham
do.
Lincoln level conspiracy theories you're throwing around right now.
Is he alive in this timeline?
It's a shame they killed him before the Emancipation Rule came down.
So this
Sorry.
he is?
So
Sidebar, guys. That is an actual thing within the fluff. I'm not just being facetious.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
So the question we have now is,
What to
What's
do with you
next?
next?
like, ideally, I don't want to leave Christian alone with you, and I think you don't want that either.
I'm inclined to agree.
Why does nobody want this? Does you not want this?
I am actually curious, but I don't think it's a great idea.
So, how can we help each other?
Me leans forward as you can untie these and let me go. The silence is the name of the game in the Union, and I can respect that. Look, you've got me at a disadvantage here. You've got me in chains. You've knocked me out, and you've got this maniac trying to poison me, burn me.
I can actually make a thing that will make you literally never talk again.
Silence isn't an issue because that will happen if you don't leave. And I point
That's
to the
right.
giant metal door and say, over there is the sewers. So how about we try something else? What can you give us that will be actually useful, whether it's information or what?
As well, you know about Smythe, clearly.
Yeah, we found him by chance in the giant sewers that are infested by horrible fucking rats. And I point to my eye that I no longer have. They fucking bite.
I liked the guy. He came to work with us about several months ago, and he seemed to just get it. He and I had several talks about the fact that we just want fair treatment for our workers. It's insane to me that the guild, he kind of cuts back for a second, realizing that he's probably saying too much. Shakes his head. The guild doesn't treat us like human beings, and Smythe seemed to get that, and he was collaborating with us, and we were planning this demonstration that you saw yesterday, but word came down from the boss man that he was dirty, that I was to knock him out, deliver him to another agent, and I did.
You definitely tried, yes.
Yeah.
So, like, what happens now? You want us to just let you go, and then we have to deal with the Steamfitters Union for the rest of our lives?
I could put in a good word, let them know you're respectful and not to be touched, but that's the best I can do. It doesn't appear to me like you're actually an enemy, but you helped the guild guy get home. I don't know what to tell you.
I helped a citizen get home. Him being in the guild was irrelevant.
I could always put in the Good Samaritan clause for you. And let them know that you were just trying to be helpful. It's not too many people that do that these days. How much did he pay you? And he kind of has a smirk.
Oh, I think it's going to be about the same amount you're going to pay me.
Oh.
Oh, ransom, huh?
Not ransom. We kept you alive. The guild
Friendly
will obviously
donation.
torture you or kill you. Like, you're welcome. And we can help you get home safely for a fee.
Small fee for services rendered, or I make you delicious drink.
He kind of hangs his head and chuckles, and you see his large shoulders shake for a moment. I'm just a wage slave. How much do you want from me? Like, I make 5 scrip a week.
Well, how much have you been saving up?
Jesus. Just gonna
Hangs
clean them out.
I've got 30 scrip.
All right. I won't leave you penniless because that's not fair. We'll say 20.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make a target number 11 barter flip for me, please.
All right. Barter. Oh God. Okay. What was the number?
11.
Okay. I rolled an 8.
Okay. Yeah. No charm, eh, buddy? Okay. Look, I've got to be able to eat. I've got rent to pay, which I'll be able to do because you've been so kind as to let me live. I can give you 15.
I look over everybody else.
This is your
Seems
show.
alright.
The doc seems okay with it.
All right.
We'll have everything be, official when you talk to the sergeant or the commander, whatever fucking rank is.
So he's resigned. He goes, all right, you beat me fair and square. I'll pay you the 15. Just let me go home. Let me sleep this off and let me go back to work. That's all I want. Okay.
And I ripped the rail spike out of the wall.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, chains that are binding his wrist fall slack. He stiff and sore rolls his joints and cups his hands for a moment, trying to gain feeling back in them. I'm gonna sit here for a bit if you don't mind.
Sure, I guess.
Gotta get he's like, you can see it, he's sort of like feeling his arms out on his shoulders. He's trying to like make sure everything's still working. He is, after all, a little discombobulated for having been sedated for the last 14 hours, give or take.
Yeah, it's fine.
But can I get a coffee to go?
There's a young gentleman who will be bringing you some more edible food than before.
Something a little fresher.
That's appreciated. I will be sure to let anybody who might come asking questions know that overall you guys did treat me humanely.
Good to know. By the way, who's your boss anyway?
Well, the foreman is Howard Langston. But like everybody in the union, we answer to Dr. Ramos.
Dr. Ramos?
Dr. Victor Ramos. So all of you know that name. Dr. Victor Ramos is the illustrious and well-spoken head of the Miners and Steamfitters Union in Malifaux. He is responsible for the pump station at Holland Marsh, which was a miraculous invention that is basically drains out a mountain and has created a new lake that has provided a safer mine for many of the workers. He also often touts himself as being a man of the people, for the people, and is very vocal in fighting for the rights of the blue-collar workers in Malifaux.
Okay then.
Well, that's thanks, I guess.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. What'd you guys like to do from there?
I am going to just check on him one last time before I go up. But I don't know what everyone else is going to do because I'm going to wait for them to go up first.
Do you need us to take you home, or can you get home on your own safely enough?
He rolls his shoulders. Just, do you have my hammer?
I left it. You're kind of a big guy, and I only had one arm at the time.
I can make it home.
Good man.
I really like that hammer.
Sure, you could ask the guild for it back.
And you see him stare daggers at you, but he likes your sense of humor.
Threatening.
He's bumped a couple heads in his time. He gets it.
It's casually aggressive.
Like, yeah, I think if you guys had an opportunity to meet in a different circumstance, you might have had the Full Metal Alchemist and Armstrong, like, muscle grip. Shirts come off.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm
the
just
rest of
going to
you head up?
quickly check him out and then whatever they're going to do.
I have to spend a bit of time fixing Sparkuts, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to probably do a couple more concoctions with my time.
How do you feel about not getting to use your concoctions, Christian?
What do you mean?
Well, on Mr. Rathers there.
Oh, that's I made an antidote. That's totally okay. I made an antidote in case I used one of my poisons, but we didn't have to go there, so it's okay.
Not too bad.
All right.
Just save it for later when they accidentally poison friends. It's fine.
Do you think we can get out of this sewer? Still gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah. I immediately get up that ladder.
Yeah.
Okay.
I follow.
Yeah.
So
I have to make my way to the forge, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, so you're basically the next floor up, and the rest of you are free to act as you wish. Emily.
Yes. I am going to essentially just methodically check every wound just to see how it's healing or how it might not be healing. And just like make sure the stitches are okay, make sure he doesn't have a concussion, that the sedation isn't like causing any other effects to the body, and sort of just generally just trying to make friendly conversation in hopes of reminding him that not all the gunners punch you in the face.
So as you're doing that, he's, you can see that he's sort of just allowing you to do your checks in the same way that like a cat allows you to pet them, right? Just tolerating it. But he lets you do your work, and you can see that the sutures seem to be healing up fine. He doesn't appear to be particularly concussed, which is surprising to you because you know that anybody that gets punched by the pneumatic arm of Quinn is generally going to have something fractured, but this man seems to be
built with different stuff.
Yeah, seems to be
not made of rats.
Not
They
made
go
of rats.
poof.
Yeah.
Brothers, I know it was a kind of not ideal situation for either party. I know they're also taking your hard-earned money. I know I don't know a lot of the details of what happened, but anyways, I'm not good at conversation, and I just hand him 3 script. I just put it in his pocket. Just in case, you never know. Wesley, make sure he gets home, and then I just walk out.
Okay.
What?
Okay. So he, as you're walking up towards the ladder, you hear, "Sorry about the oatmeal, Doc."
Oh, it's shit.
And yeah, you hear that little chuckle, and you leave him sitting in the near complete darkness until he seems to be able to walk. Of course, he will be able to leave freely. The rest of the gunners know that you don't really do the prisoner thing, so if a man walks out of there, he'll be free to walk out. Shouldn't be any problems.
We didn't do the prisoner thing. We rescued him.
Of course.
Rescued him, quarantined him so that the guild could not find him, and then set him free.
No.
Yes.
We helped him recover from his wounds.
Boys,
I did
In a
that.
VIP suite where he was alone.
I'm
Private
here
suite.
harbored a
Private suite.
fugitive, but that's, I represent the guild. I hear
Potato,
different
patata.
things. Okay.
Hey, just a heads up, I'm making 4 flips for crafting.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know.
Well, only one of those matters to me, but that's okay.
Well, one of those was real good. Okay.
Yeah. But it was the
Yeah.
masks one, though, so...
Okay.
Sorry for
Well,
listening to the Joker!
remember, the red Joker can be treated as whatever suit you'd like.
Okay, then I have 2 special fire bombs.
Oh.
Go. Yeah, red Joker counts as any
I
one
totally
suit.
forgot about that. It's a good call. Thank you, sir.
Or you're very welcome.
So many.
So, Quinn, you've got plenty of time to work on the fort you see fit.
Yeah, I just wanted to repair Spark Eyes because he did take a little bit of damage when we were out and about.
Yeah, he took what I think was 3 damage last time.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, so Signet is in there and he offers you a hand. I was like, hey, it's good to see you, Quinn. I see you're up and around again. Nothing keeps you down, right?
Oh, things keep me down. I'm not enjoying fire or rats. I've seen a lot of that lately.
Well, they're not fire rats, right?
No, but where there's one, there's the other.
Mhm.
Still.
Yeah, I hear there's been a lot of that going around. But let me give you a hand with the little Spark Eyes here.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
So your time will be halved for repair, so you can do that in what, hour and a half?
All right. Do I need to make a flip for it or no?
No, because it is assumed that you are. I don't believe you actually. I'm sorry, you do have to make a check for that. And it's going to be a TN 10 engineering. Basically, it's going to be like performing first aid.
Okay.
So you can go ahead.
That's not so good.
It's 10, right?
So
I will
in
cheat.
this case, what I'll say is that it's not a failure outright. It just means that you guys run into some difficulties, and
Okay.
it's going to take you some time. So what was your total?
9.
9 out of 11. Yeah, so you run into some difficulties. You figured that it was going to be a little bit time saving, but it turns out that for some reason, Spark Eyes, his targeting array was just out of alignment, and you were having some difficulty in getting the lenses where you wanted them. But eventually, you got through. It took you about 2.5 hours.
Okay. What time of day is it right now?
So it's early. So at this point, assuming, let's say when you started, it would have been about 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Okay, so
In the morning.
it's close to 11 then?
Yeah. So while you're doing that, let's see, Nolan, what are you up to?
Well, we don't have a lot of money yet, and I didn't shoot anything last time, so I don't need to buy anything.
It's because you're weak.
Yeah. Avoided killing people for once.
Soft.
The only thing I was thinking about doing was I couldn't remember the captain person's name.
Yeah.
If it would be worth mentioning the letter to them, if they would have any extra information about it, or yeah, I guess I'll just ask her if she knows anything about it.
Okay, so you knock at the door of her office. You know, it says Commander Clayton in letters on the door, and she looks up from her desk and goes, "Yeah, what is it? Come on in." Go ahead.
Yeah, I got this letter, found it in my room. It's initialed SM. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I vaguely know what it means, but the message itself, I mean.
So she looks at it. She kind of like pulls it back. You know she doesn't need bifocals, but she's kind of trying to read it. She goes, SM. SM. And it Spy Master? Like the only thing I can think of that starts with S and M in here. Nobody else has initials like that.
Is there a spy master here?
She sort of blinks from him. Of course there is. We're a mercenary outfit. Yeah, of course there is. Did he leave this note for you?
I have no idea. I don't know who left that. I got nothing.
And go ahead and make a target number 9 notice check for me.
Sure. Yeah.
So
that's plus a whole bunch too, isn't it? I think I have like a 5 in notice. 4.
4.
So
okay.
15. Yeah. 15.
15. Yeah. So it occurs to you all of a sudden that there has been somebody standing behind Commander Clayton's desk and off in the corner this whole time. You just didn't notice them.
Okay.
And,
I do the Dwight Schrute Angela sneak up. Jesus Christ.
So it's clear that a guy, he looks vaguely familiar. Like you've definitely seen that garb somewhere before, like the black coat and the hood. He steps forward and goes, "Hey Nolan, what time you noticed me there? Yeah, I left that for you last night." And Clayton seems shaken that there was somebody in her office, but immediately just kind of regains her composure and just lets him speak while she tries to like gather herself again. Because yeah, I left that for you. You know, remember you asked me to look into the guy in the leather coat.
Can't say I knew that. Got nothing.
It keeps happening. Ha. Okay. And he breathes out and he's kind of exasperated. You asked me to look into this leather coat guy. I guess he hurt you or your family. Anyway, a guy matching that description has been seen in town. Actually, close to where you guys were the other day or yesterday.
And you're not with him? Is there a way we could confirm that? Like, Clayton, do you know who this is? Like, how do I know you're not? I mean, you're kind of wearing black right now.
Yeah, I'm a spy master.
That doesn't make it better. That's not a good position.
Yes, it's like the official spy master garb, like amateurs. Okay, so yeah, I'm not with this guy. Look, you can talk to the contact. He was seen by one of my what do you call them? Snitches. One of my snitches downtown. You can go talk to him. He's my man. I've got him on the payroll. He'll corroborate, but that's it. I've only got this sighting, so that's what you asked me to do. The trail is up to you to follow from there.
All right. And I asked for the information to take it down. If there's anything, how I'd find this person.
Sure. So he goes, old man, beggar. You'll recognize him by the green tartan blanket he sits on. He's
outdoors.
Outdoors. He's one of the many homeless we've got here, but he's off Curmudgeon Square, like in behind the shops there. He knows that he's going to get shot for being transient if the guild sees him, so he's off. The name's McLeod. Just look, he's
Fox?
not the easiest to deal with.
No one is, it seems.
Immediately goes, "You're beginning to sound more like your father." Oh boy. Yeah, just he's a little gruff, but just treat him kindly. He's old.
Okay, yeah. That sounds good. I just look at Clayton again and be like, do you know this guy?
Yeah. He's and he looks at her and goes, Herman. It's Herman. I've worked with you for 10 years. He goes, right. Herman. Herman the Spy Master. It's Herman the Spy Master, Nolan.
Okay.
Go. You're on free time and you're taking mine.
I try and do a super rough sketch of this guy and just write Herman beside it. With a note, weird guy, spy master. Villain, ... question mark.
And as you're doing, you look back up from your note and you see that whoever it was you were just talking to is gone. As you leave Clayton's office, the memory of talking to this guy is already faded.
Yeah, I'm just thinking on my next step for tracking down the man in the jacket now.
Man in the black coat.
Yeah.
All right. Peaches, Jeremy, how you doing over there, my friend?
JJ.
I'm doing all right. I actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go shopping because Christian gave me an excellent idea, and I'm going to go look for some sort of pokey thing.
Okay. Well,
like a knife or
Pokemon.
something.
Yeah. So you'll remember that there is the armory downstairs, which will allow you to equip yourself. Just they take it out of your pay, or they'll accept cash there. There is an armory downstairs. Or you could go out into Malifaux at large and try and find yourself a pokey thing.
No, I'm going to do the armory.
Okay.
And just going to open the book here.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same. We'll do this. So this is about the same time that Quinn, you are still working on Spark Eyes. You know, this is all intended to be like more or less simultaneous things that are happening for you guys. Obviously, time dilation. Let's see here.
I'm gonna have a quick chat with the doctor.
Yeah.
Hey, doctor, a question for you. You know, I know you can make people better. You can put skin back together. You make it like zipper, which is fine. But do you need like any concoctions or anything made that might help you? There's quite a few things that I can make for you. Do you need to poison anybody? I'm actually really good at that one.
Sure. I have an empty syringe I can use. I actually do, as a doctor, have a syringe as a weapon that I can use.
Ooh. Okay, well let's flesh this out a little bit. What would you like it to do? Let me give you some options. You can make somebody very poisoned. You can make somebody crazy. You can make somebody poisoned and potentially paralyzed. I think I have a few more things I can make.
Do you have one that's... I like the paralyzed one.
Okay.
Not many times I get subjects alive to work with, if you know. Just a little doctor joke.
Oh boy. In that vein, I actually can also make embalming fluid, in case you want to keep a body.
Yes, I need as much of that as you can make. I'll try
Wait,
to pay
really?
for it if I can.
Seriously?
Yeah, not. Why would I joke about embalming?
What do you want to use it for? Why do you want body not
Corpses.
decay? Okay. Well, I didn't think you'd actually need that. Okay. Well,
I'm curious. What would you use embalming fluid for?
I don't have a reason.
I mean, I'm sure it's poisonous to people alive.
It is. It can be.
But no, mine's strictly for, the not living.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm per bottle. It's one script, so I can make however much you want to give me money for. Really.
There's 4 scripts.
Okay. I'm gonna do 4 checks then, right?
And I will remove 4 scripts.
Excellent.
You might get me free flaming bottles out of this, Prickles, so I'm fine with it.
Alright, buddy. Did I say 4 or 3?
You said 4. Do you only want 3?
No. I just want to make sure that I'm taking away the right thing.
Cool.
So while you guys are doing that, Peaches, you get down to the armory and you see that there's a selection of weapons there. Signet is working alongside of Quinn there, but comes over, dusts off his hands, wipes the grease and the hydraulic fluid off on this apron that he's wearing, or on his overalls, and comes over. And what is your implement of destruction today, sir? What are you looking for?
I need something sharp. Thinking
This shit's not doing it for you anymore, huh?
No. I've been people have been making comments on how my shivs have not been doing very well. So I'm thinking of something like a hunting knife.
Well, don't get shit shame. Don't let them get on you for that.
I like my shivs. I think they are excellent, but a lot of people don't get scared of shivs as they once did.
So we need to get super popular so that we can put shiv shaming on a shirt.
It's not the size of the knife; it's how you use it.
Yeah.
Hashtag no shiv shaming.
It's stick with what you know. That's fine. But if you want to actually start fighting like a merc, got some stuff that can help you out. And so he's got some like throwing knives, a couple hand axes, almost like a hatchet. They've clubs, and yeah, he's got a couple like nice hunting knives, like another nice Bowie knife.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, can I like grab it and look at it?
Well,
I don't want to be
he
weird.
offers it to you, and you want to take a look. And so he hands it to you safely, like palms out.
Okay.
And
I'm just gonna
goes, yeah,
twirl it around, do a little stabbing action. Balanced. I like it. How much is it?
That feels real stabby in my hand.
Yeah.
well, it was, that's a pretty good start. That's our standard, hunting knife. That one gets used a lot, especially up, in the northern hills. Very reliable. If you want, we've got we can build some tools into that for you. If you're willing to give me some time, could give you a lockpick based into that.
You're
It's like
speaking
just
my
stored
language.
handle. Yeah. So, because I'll tell you what. 30 script, and we can build that skill toolkit in there for you, like the lockpick set. But if you need a weapon now, let's be honest, we all need weapons here in Malifaux. You can have the hunting knife for 2 script. I'll give it to you at cost.
I think I'm pretty poor. You know what? Let's just take the knife now. Let me ruffle some feathers in the coming days, and I'll get back to you.
Spoken like a true merc. All right, my friend. Holds out his hand for the script.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It was 2 script, you said?
Yeah, 2 script.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna pass you the 2 script.
He shakes your hand. It's a deal. All right. So you've got the weapon profile there.
Yes.
I'll let you figure that out. You can add that into your character sheet.
Okay,
Just
'cause
be aware of the fact that it is concealable, which means that you get a positive flip on any effort to hide that weapon from detection.
Okay.
So if you're like, if you're getting like patted down or whatever, you'll get a bonus on that.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Somehow, a hunting knife is concealable.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't make them.
I know how I hide it.
Okay,
Got
yeah,
him.
in the lungs. All right. So it seems to be, closing in on early afternoon. It's, about 11:30, 12 o'clock, about lunchtime. You guys are convalescing in the mess hall once again. What's up? Oh, yeah, what's up?
I need to buy some ammo first.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can absolutely do that. Just buy what you need to subtract that proper script.
Well, working with Signet, I just tell him that I need like 20 rounds.
Yeah, so while you're working on that targeting array, he goes over and actually, he's filling the cartridges or filling the shells for the proper amount of gunpowder and everything. He's well away from you, adhering to the proper safety protocols when handling gunpowder, but brings you back a nice freshly loaded set of ammunition. Sits it proudly in front of you. Yep.
Perfect. Thank you. And thanks for the help with Spark Eyes. He's looking spick and spam now.
He's a joy to work on, the little guy. He's always got some pep in him when I see him.
No worries. I've got plans for a big brother, so look forward to that.
And you see him like light up and goes, "How big?"
I raise my hand above my head.
You gotta let me help.
Sure, if you make it cheaper for me.
Oh, can't do anything about the part prices, but many hands make for light work.
All right. That's good enough for now.
All right, nice try.
Always looking for a deal.
Wheeling and dealing.
Yep.
All right.
Bartering 0 ability.
Yeah.
Doing great. Well then, I leave the floor open to you guys.
Do we still have time to write the report?
Well, she wanted that on her desk when?
About an hour ago.
Yeah. And that's up to you guys, whether or not you write those reports.
I'm writing it down while I'm eating lunch.
Yeah.
Did I
High
get
school homework,
embalming
just sitting in the
fluid?
hall, just filling it out immediately. Right before
Yeah, I
class.
would have given you 4 vials or 4 like flasks of it, I guess. Bricks.
Cool.
Cool. Okay.
What about time would it be in the day?
It's like roughly noon.
Okay, still pretty early, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm assuming we're kind of gathered in a way. I say that I got a tip on someone I'm looking for, and I'm planning on heading out to meet up and get information. I can go alone. I could take someone. I could take everyone. Doesn't matter to me. I don't know if anyone wants to get out of here.
Yeah, I could go for a walk.
Good to stretch the old bones.
Don't
you
you
have
have a
bones?
report to write?
Yeah, they're all metal though.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Half
Alright.
of my office is destroyed, so I need to wait for that to be done. I can join if you don't mind.
You
Yeah.
hear some like light hammering and like sawing of wood from your office or from your laboratory. It's clear that somebody has been sent the shit task of rebuilding your office.
Mm-hmm.
How did it get destroyed? Is that us? We didn't do that, did we?
Well, no.
No. You do.
Okay.
A lot of weird memory things happening in this place, but that's not one of them.
I couldn't remember, but I remember we were in there.
Did I blow up the office?
Yeah.
And I don't remember?
But
What?
before
So
we
many-
head out, I go like to the commander's office and just briefly listen at the door to see if I can hear her inside.
Sure. Go ahead and make a target number 11 notice check. She has a fairly
I failed miserably.
Six,
Perfect.
I hear the wood.
you what you do hear is you hear more of the sawing and hammering that's going on from Doc Warren's office. You can't hear anything through that heavy door.
I give it a knock.
You hear the door, or sorry, like a chair skin.
Fuck.
Enter.
Open the door.
Do it. No, don't do it.
Hey, boss. Just bringing that report. Yes, things were a little slower than expected.
She checks the watch. On time next time.
Aye.
Captain.
It's just I for you.
Give a little salute and plop the report on her desk in the inbox.
Exactly that. He goes, 3 time. I don't know why she sounds deep voiced like every other guy. Enjoy the free time.
By the way, is there anything that the gunners could do to maybe help a guy out? And I point up to my broken face.
So you can tell that she was kind of avoiding looking at you a little bit.
This was an on-the-job injury.
That
Workman's
was,
comp.
yeah.
And Gunther's Guns Incorporated values the work that you have done for the mercenary company, and as part of your most entitled benefits package, will help you out. Just can you just flip that up for a sec? Like talking to
I moved the head bandage. His
you.
blink.
Yeah.
See that? It
Yeah, we
stopped
can-
oozing,
we
so
can-
that's nice.
Get that looked at. Yeah. Oh, you got a little. It's right there. Just a little. Is that dust?
I
Got some
wiped the
dust.
blood tear away.
Ooh.
And you can see her just grit her teeth a bit. I'll talk to Signet. See what we can do. Yeah, we'll look into that for you.
I think we're going out to deal with Nolan's thing next. So
I don't care. You're on free time.
cool.
Sorry, what time is it again?
Free time.
Free time.
No,
Like noon.
6:30 or noon. Okay.
Here.
No, it's like.
All right. Well, I look forward to being able to see you in 3 dimensions. And turn around and walk out.
Oh, jeez.
All right. So everyone is heading out on Nolan's thing then?
I actually wanted to look at his eye before we went out because I don't know who worked on it, but it looks hurt, and that's my job is to make sure.
No
that
one's looked at it.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that it's not gonna like eat his brain from the inside out. It's so
Rotting.
goddamn infected.
I'm gonna kneel too and just watch her do it. And when she like removes the bandage, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, buddy, have you looked at a mirror lately? You probably shouldn't."
Yes, with one
Can you
eye.
stop? Can you get out? You're right over me. I can feel your breath. Could you just take like maybe 3 or 4 steps back, please?
Breath is so hot in my neck.
But it's so interesting.
Yes. Well, it could be
It's
interesting
not.
from 3 steps back. Thank you.
So what you
Yeah.
see
People you
is
hip is like, yeah, get out of his way.
you see like a whole
Thank you,
bunch
Pip.
of like rat gnaw marks on like the area where the eye would be, and the
Oh my
actual eyeball is missing.
Goodness. Who worked on this?
We haven't had time for that.
There's been a whole day. I'm gonna just like do
You're
what
the
I can.
doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, chase you for every single injury you have, whether it's a little scratch or a missing eye. It's a
This
big
is
spectrum.
little?
I apologize.
That's like your tagline or something.
It is now.
So you can see that, yeah, the injury is definitely raw. The cuts are not free. His eye socket is a soggy mess, like so much chewed hamburger.
Yeah, I would.
All you hear is Jesus.
Yeah, I want to clean it up. Like maybe get some gauze in there, really get my fingers in to clean the wound. Yeah. Yes, Emily's not squeamish at all.
I break off a leg of a chair and bite down on it.
No, I hand you a belt.
Great.
He's poking around.
Much more
Let's sit-
medical.
Okay, no, that's the brain. A little further back.
Yeah, I just
His arm goes.
want to clean up a lot of the outer wounds and then check the inside to make sure that there's no infection or anything like that, and then sort of just like stick some gauze in there to soak up anything that might be less than ideal.
Yeah.
Just
So
cotton balls. How many can it fit?
as you are examining the socket, you definitely see that there were signs of infection that had begun, but seem to have receded. So there's necrotized
Fascinating.
flesh there,
You
but
have
there's
amazing
not-
antibodies in you, I have to say. Yep, that's all I say. Amazing antibodies. Wow. I'm gonna have to draw some of your blood later.
What?
What?
Just for research, it'll be fine. Just a little blood.
Okay.
Anyways, I assume I don't have to flip anything for it. I just fix his eye.
just
All right, good as
get it all
new.
back.
And I just put on new bandages, make it look nicer than it did before, because I'm sure they just wrapped it around his head.
I ripped off one of JJ's sleeves and I used that as a bandage.
Well, his sleeve was filthy before you put it on your face.
Hey,
Where were you,
I
in the
take
sewer?
offense to that.
You were in the sewer. I was making a joke.
Yeah, I was
He's
pretty
pretty filthy.
clean. Thank
All
you.
right. Well, I'm done examining your eye. Please, let's stop talking now.
Thanks for the help, Doc.
Oh, no problem.
Jesus, big guy. That was gross.
Okay. I couldn't see.
Ah,
You could smell it though,
Okay.
huh?
I didn't know there were crickets in this building.
Oh boy. So you guys are all ready to leave the building for the day then?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing you notice when you leave is that, first of all, it's noon and the fog hasn't seemed to have lifted. It's not that unusual for there to be fog late into the morning in the city or within the slums, but it does seem a little surprising that there is still fog this late in the day. But you kind of just pass it off as the changing of the seasons and, Malifaux. You make your way downtown, walking fast, and you see that it's quiet out today. Between the fog, the rain, the cold, and the events of the past few night, and probably the announcement from the Governor General today, there are only a handful of people on the streets. Even in the slums, it seems like a lot of where you guys are crossing through, it seems like most of the panhandlers and hawkers seem to be keeping to themselves or at least hidden away.
It's lovely up today, isn't it?
It's quiet uptown.
I was
It's like-
literally going to say that.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
actually,
Hamilton made me
I've never
quiet.
been more mad at you than right now. It's been like 3 weeks since Emily's left that building.
Which is interesting because he tried to get his eye checked out immediately after it happened. And
That's true.
I was
someone
busy.
Answer the door.
You notice how half my office is destroyed? I was a little preoccupied.
How did that happen?
Wesley.
So, what is a Wesley?
Who is Wesley?
Wesley is my doctor. He's my assistant.
Right, but you talk like you see a Wesley, but nobody else sees a Wesley?
Yeah. He's there, though.
Just, yeah, okay.
I haven't been to your office, so I don't know who this Wesley character is.
No, you were there.
Hey, Wesley, you want to give him a little just nudge? Wesley?
So you Jeremy, you feel a little nudge in the back of your leg, like right in the hollow of your knee, and you just sort of fall forward.
I'm gonna do the Dwight Schrute thing. What the?
Nice. But
Oh,
there's
I apologize.
there.
Wesley's dead. I hope that was
Okay,
clear.
you can't just. How was
Yeah.
that clear?
Well, you can't see him, yet he's interacting with you. I figured Wesley was messing with things he shouldn't have. He was my assistant. He got himself killed. I brought him back.
Did he die
He still might.
from office being broken?
No, he did that. He wasn't very happy about coming back at first.
But, like, did he do it when he was alive or dead?
No, he was dead.
Okay. How did he die?
That's not really important right now. We are
Did you
trying to
kill
have
him?
this. No.
Did you take out
Did
his
you kill
blood?
him?
Seems like you did.
All right.
It's like you might have tripped and fallen and maybe blown him up. I would be very.
No, the very thing that brought him back from being dead is the thing that killed him.
That's just cryptic.
Right. You?
What is
No.
it? So you.
No.
But wait, but you. He's your.
I
he's your
have been
I think
dabbling.
it was you.
I have been dabbling in realms of the other side. I had a few books out, and Wesley was careless.
And how did you know this, Wesley?
He was my assistant.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he's your assistant, but maybe you kissed him on the mouth on the side. I don't know.
No, he's always been my assistant
Yeah,
in life
so-
and now in death.
So you guys vaguely remember a Wesley, like a sniveling little man running around through the office prior, like at the other encampment of the Gunther's Guns.
Okay.
But never really connected the two before. But you surmise that might be who Emily's talking about.
To be
So
better,
you've enthralled his soul forever, and now you get to keep it.
yes.
Okay.
Then I agree with the villainous laugh he made. It seems a little off.
I mean, it was more of a conversation, but
If you
well,
agree.
no, it's more
Wait,
of an
what?
enthrall, and then later a conversation about how he was enthralled.
Can
It's
you
okay,
do
Doc.
that
We all
with
have our little
anybody?
buddies.
If I blow myself up,
I could
When?
put you back together and then make your body alive-ish.
wait, really?
Well, it
Yeah,
wouldn't be you; it'd just be your body.
I would
That's
prefer
less
him
good.
not come back.
Well, it would just be his body.
What did you say?
You heard me. We'd blow you up a few
Like-
times.
Okay, Jeremy. Careful what you eat. That's all I say. Just careful
Quinn is
what you eat.
officially off the hit list. There we go. Anyways, we don't have to talk about me. We are helping this, weaponed man. What's your name? I didn't get it. Christian or no? That's you.
That's me. I'm Christian.
Your
He means you. I nudge Nolan.
I'm like pointing to me. He said no.
your name's No.
Nolan.
So if it's not Len, then what is it?
This isn't gonna work.
That was just another joke. I'm not very good at. Nice to meet you, Nolan. And I just start walking. I don't even know if I'm walking in the right direction, but
Don't turn me into a ghost.
no promises.
So
I
you
think
guys
being a ghost would be cool.
make your way, down to Curmudgeon Square, and you can see that the hawkers and the flower shops, like the stalls, are mostly there. They're quiet. There's one or two, like guys there with like kitschy wares. There's one flower girl that seems forlorn and kind of vacant, but she's there, and the square is still busted up. There, the barricades and razor wire from the other day are still visible near the guild enclave, even from the other side of the square.
What kind of flowers does she have?
There is a selection, but you see that, like, at least from this distance, about 50 feet away, you see some lilies, you see some snapdragons, and a couple other things that you've not seen before that you have to guess are native to Malifaux. There's one flower that is blue and kind of looks like a rose, but with kind of more of a tulip shape to it. It kind of curls up. Just flowers.
I go over and say, "What's that one called?" And I point at the tulip thing.
Well, you're putting me on the spot, aren't you?
You described this NPC with far too much detail. Give me that little girl voice, Ray.
Hi there, mister.
Hey, buy a flower. Here's, good afternoon, sir. I hope you fare well this day. That is the blue chrysanthemum, the native to the wild lands or the badlands of Malifaux.
And how much would it cost to buy it from you?
Only a single script.
For
That's a
one
lot.
flower?
They
I
are a
can
rare,
make you.
sir.
Pardon?
They are a rare breed and very difficult to grow and requires the arid soil of the wasteland. If that's not to your liking, we do have lilies for a pence, but perhaps you have someone that you would like to give this most delicate and beautiful flower to.
Thinks for a second. Sure. Here. And I
And while
reach
you're-
in my wallet and give the little kid a script.
So while you're doing that, like sort of thinking, Spark Eyes kind of bumps you. It doesn't seem to have any intent, but it just kind of bumps you while you're thinking about the flower.
It's fine. I was gonna give it to Spark Eyes regardless.
Right. So the
Had a
flower
rough time, bud.
graciously accepts it, and thank you for your business, sir.
I like try and pin it into his like lapel.
All right.
His little teeny like gunslinger clothes.
Yeah. You know it's just a machine, but he seems to sort of inflate a little bit, kind of like puff his chest. Or puff its chest.
You've had like a hell of a run the last week, so
And
good
you,
job.
you hear his boiler engine sort of release a honk or a whistle of agreement.
I wave at the little girl and say thank you, and I go back to the group.
And she gives you a wave and bows.
Spiffy
Right.
little robot. All dressed up.
He's ready to go out into town.
Better dressed than us, I think.
Well, yeah.
You when you get back to the group, Nolan, you happen to notice that Spark Eyes just kind of like grabs the brim of his hat.
Just give him like he's cool kind of nod.
All right. So assuming you are continuing the look for McLeod.
Yeah, you said he's on a green blanket or green colored.
Yeah. So you
kind of
notice a like an opening just before the square that seems like you could probably get through. Yeah, you'll recall that when you were here yesterday, that most of the alleyways appeared to be like boarded up or fenced off, but now that you've got time to look, there does appear to be a fence that has a hole cut in it that you could probably get through.
Okay. Yeah, I head towards that and just take a peek, see what's on the other side.
So you see an alley. You know, it's wet. It's dark. You can hear the drip of water coming from the awnings of the close together buildings. But it does go for quite some distance, probably about 60 feet, and veers off to either direction, or at least as far as you can tell, it looks like it cuts.
And this seems to be like the way towards the square or to the area we're looking for.
It seems like it would lead you off the main section of the square as per the instructions, or sorry, as per what you heard. You don't remember where you heard it, but you know this is where you need to be.
Yeah. I just motioned to everyone and I passed through.
Okay. So luckily, it seems that most of like the guard presence here is very negligible today, and nobody seems to notice you get through the alleyway. Once you're in there, you know you can hear that the sound of the square or of the town in general has kind of siphoned in on you, and you feel a little claustrophobic per se, but it's tight knit through there. But the sound is muffled, not like when you were in the Warrens, but just the thing that happens when you're close in amongst a number of buildings. That sort of like deadened sound.
Okay. Is it kind of eerie in here?
No,
Too
you wouldn't
quiet?
say eerie, but it's definitely a shift from what was greeting your ears when you were in the square. You don't hear, the carts. You don't hear really even the breeze as you would. It's just the drip, drip, drip of the rain coming off the awnings and landing in pools on the broken cobblestones.
Okay. Yeah, I continue ahead down the alley to the. I think you said it was a split at the end.
Yep, you can go like left or right.
Uh-oh.
Now it did go completely perpendicular to the square. So, like, say the Guild Enclave was at the north end, you would have been going to the west end. So when you're looking at the alleyway here, going left or right, you see that left goes back away from the square, and right would go further and down the sides through what you assume are like some residential buildings or other offices.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which way to go. I feel like he said close to the square, so left would stick around the square area, but right's going further away.
Yeah.
Okay, I would take the left then.
Okay. Well, why don't we? Yeah, that works. Okay. You go ahead and take the left. Can you go ahead and make a target number 9 track for me, please?
Okay. Oh, flip to 10. And my track is 5. So 15.
Yeah, it's going to be 16. So you immediately notice once you travel no more than about 20 feet down this pathway that this is clearly a place where a number of people squat. It's well protected through here, not a lot of wind. It even seems like it's mostly dry through here. You're not hearing as much dripping. You don't see the streets seem to be well covered, and they don't appear to be as wet through here. You also see a number of blankets as well as newspapers that are piled into corners and near trash cans. It's definitely apparent that a number of people live here, including an awful lot of refuse.
Do I see anyone directly around? Like anyone I can question about where to find this guy?
No, it does appear to be mostly empty here, which is unusual given how many people appear to be squatting here. Target number 9 notice from anybody, please. Whomever would like to. Nominate yourselves.
I'm probably gonna
Anyone else
not.
got good notice?
Nope.
Notice that starts with an N.
Yep, sure does.
It's not engineering or punching, so no thanks.
Yeah. It's in the bottom left in the Google Sheets.
Sure.
On the skills page, if you're using that.
No. Yeah, I'll do a notice check. That's fine.
Oh, you're doing it. Gotcha.
Oh, I did 2. Sorry. No,
Wow.
I didn't. How many? What happened?
That's all right. Just discard it. We'll count the 8. That's fine.
That's +3.
So 11. Okay. So while you're taking in the scene, one of the newspapers sort of rustles and falls from its prop up against the corner, and you happen to see a green square on the ground, like fabric. Appears to be possibly a blanket.
I walk over to it.
Yep. As you get closer, don't come any closer.
Are you all right? I'm a doctor. I could help.
What the hell is a doctor doing in here?
Trying to help. Did I say that wrong?
Nobody helps in Malifaux. And he sits up, and you see newspapers fall off this guy.
I think I
And
found him.
yeah, so before you sits a very world-weary man. He's clearly spent a number of years on the street. He's like malnourished but broad. It's pretty clear that this guy has also knocked a couple heads around together in his time. Probably the fact that has led to his longevity living on the streets here.
Yeah. What was his name? McLeod? I asked him, are you McLeod?
Who wants to know?
This guy.
Someone's passed me information from you that I paid for. Looking for a man in a black leather jacket.
And his eyes go wide for a moment. I don't know nothing. Get out of here.
That'll move. That's a guilty face you've got there.
I don't know nothing about no man.
I just look at the sheet of paper and be like, McLeod, green blanket, know something about a black leather jacket? That's not you? And just kind of kick at his green blanket.
He purses his lips. Yeah, all right. That's me. What do you want?
I was told he was seen here. I'm looking for him. You got anything
Maybe
more?
he was. Maybe he wasn't.
I'm going to have to go with the maybe he was because it's on the paper I have in front of me. It's the best they could
No.
do.
My memory's getting pretty fuzzy in my old age.
Oh, you want money?
Is that what's happening here?
That was so confusing. Why didn't you just say it?
Well, I mean, if you're offering, far be it for me to turn down charity.
Oh, no, I wasn't offering you money. I was just curious as to what you were asking for, and then I figured out it was money.
You're not being very forthcoming with really anything. If you want something, just let me know what you want. I can actually brew. Do you like to drink?
Yeah.
Because I can make you something that's got a little kick to it.
I mean, if you're not going to hold out on me, yeah.
Well,
Bring that on almost.
who's holding out on who, right?
Now hold on, I do need information from him.
That's okay.
So his demeanor visibly changes when liquor is offered. Like money, yeah, he seemed okay with that. Liquor, yes. So he goes, you give me a swig of whatever you got there. This guy. Well, look at your suspenders. You give me a sip of whatever you got on you there, pretty boy, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
First of all, thank you. I work very hard on it. No problem. Okay. I don't guys, don't worry. I have something for this. But you take not too long a sip, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now, I need to ask you one thing before we do this.
Mm-hmm.
You can hold your own, right? You can hold your liquor. Because if I give this to you, and then you don't tell us what we want to know, then other things might happen. I don't want that to happen. You seem like a good guy.
Boy, I have been around since your mama was in diapers. I'm sure I can handle my liquor, and don't go making no veiled threats.
It's not veiled. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Big man's going to punch you in the head. Your head going to explode.
Yes, I've seen his
Consider
work.
your words for a moment. He's like, yeah, all right.
All right, okay. And I hand him a bottle to take a drink of.
He takes a
Playing
little
patty cake with Spark Eyes.
He goes, that formaldehyde.
No, I'm going to give him better bottle. I'm going to give him my bottle of Heal and Shine, which is basically a healing concoction mixed with moonshine.
Damn.
It's the only healing thing I have, and it won't fucking kill him.
That explains the formaldehyde. Woo! That shit's got kick.
So, depending on how much he drinks, technically he's intoxicated for the next 10 minutes.
So he takes the bigger swig than he should.
Probably. That's fine.
Yeah. He kind of leans back, and you can see that in his mind there's just a golden halo of, intoxication that is seeping through his veins right now.
Perfect.
That's good stuff.
Yes, it
What's
is.
your name?
Me?
Yeah,
My name is Christian.
Christian. you and your friends here, you can ask me questions. You seem all right.
Okay, you know what? You can keep the rest of the bottle.
Maybe don't drink it all at once, though.
Yes, but let questions first, drink rest later.
No, even after, don't drink the whole bottle. You will die.
No, this will heal him, surprisingly.
Yeah, he takes the bottle from me and he licks the rim and puts the stopper in it. And it's like,
Okay.
what do you want to know of old McLeod?
I mean, for me, I just need to know about the man in the black jacket. Everything you've got.
Yeah. And he kind of seems to sober up a little bit for a moment, and then he sort of mutters under his breath. Should I tell them? What's the harm? If I'm a good looker. This might be my turf, but there's usually a couple more guys around here. I try to watch out for them. I'm the old man. Watch out for my boys. But that man, he came by here probably not more than a week ago, saying he needed men for a job. Men that would accept script and not ask too many questions, if you get my meaning. But despite my advice, these boys they jumped at the chance. Money is the chief motivator for the young. Now me, I got bigger things going on. I don't need script. I don't want any of the guild money. Who needs it? And then kind of goes off track, and then anyway, there was something that wasn't right about that boy. Let me tell you, something about the way he looked at us, like we was meat or game pieces on a chessboard. Acted like some kind of dandy, but I could tell he was a monster. I said I don't want no part of it, and he's left just like that. Just spun on his heel and walked on out of here with my boys. Ain't seen him since.
And how long ago was that?
This stuff is good.
Oh, not too good, I hope.
Yeah, kind of. Thanks for reminding us. That was 5 days ago.
Okay. And you haven't seen any of your friends since?
Oh, what? Who am I gonna tell? I can't go tell the guard. His guild. They'll shoot me on sight.
What direction did they go?
Out. We was down at the other alley, and they walked out. I guess they probably just walked back out onto the street. I don't know.
They didn't say anything else. Anything. Where they might be going.
Oh, he pulls out the flask for a moment, opens it up, and
Did he just snort it, or did he smell it?
like sniff.
It's a very distinct difference. I needed to be clear.
Jesus Christ.
That will kill you. That one will definitely kill you.
He refused to give him name, but he referred to himself as Zed, and said the job was about staying quiet while they looked for something. Something to do with a season. He said he was looking for fall. And he looks right at you, Jeremy. He goes, "Well, what's the other word for fall again?"
Autumn.
Yeah. They looking for autumn. It's October. Autumn's everywhere. I don't know what that boy is looking for. But tall, dark hair, bright blue eyes, looking for autumn with a smile like a pit viper.
Jeez.
Okay. That's a lot of information.
Got
So-
a lot more questions.
Now, Jeremy, Autumn seems to strike a chord with you.
Why?
Seems-
Probably stab someone named Autumn.
Count it. What do I not know?
So you kind of go ahead and make a target number 9 or 8 intellect check for me, would you? So just your skill, or sorry, like just the aspect itself.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Ooh, baby, that's a 9.
9. All right. And suddenly it clicks for you. You're looking for a man in a leather jacket, looking for Autumn. And you're reminded that you've been looking for something called Autumn for a while. A certain soulstone.
Now that I think about it, sorry, what was your name again?
McLeod, boy.
McLeod.
What's he-
Oh, I wrote Green
could I
Blanket Man on my sheet,
yeah.
so now I know his name.
Could I take a sniff of that drink of yours? I won't take it, just a little sniff.
I seem okay.
I'm gonna do the little, and then I get knocked back a little. I'm like, I'm looking for an Autumn too, and I go, holy shit, that's good, Christian. You've been hiding this from us.
You can make more. It's
I like it.
not too hard.
Anyway, and I snap back. Autumn is a soulstone I've been searching for. That could probably be what he's looking for. I don't see why he would be looking for fall. Doesn't make any sense. And I look at McLeod and go, sorry.
Boy, I was as confused as you were. If it makes sense to you, that's good. I don't need it. I just want to know where my boys are.
Yeah, he could be searching for a soulstone. I mean, who here in Malifaux isn't?
Yeah.
Just not me.
You're a rare one.
Like
Emily
whose
Doctor.
soul is in it.
So-
Couldn't really tell you.
And what's so special about the soulstone?
That is for me to know and for me to get.
You know something crazy? I've also been looking for a man in a leather jacket. Oh, it's crazy. Except I'm pretty sure I was actually swindled into coming here in the first place, so that's a whole different bag for me. But yeah, we can go find your guy. That's fine. And your stone, and I can make you more drinks along the way that might not kill you.
I like that.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Are you actually also looking for someone in a black jacket?
Yeah, somebody back in like regular Earth was like, "You will find a man in a leather jacket," and then they come here and they're like, everybody's got a leather jacket. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure I was just swindled into coming here. But yeah, business is good. I can make some things. I get to explode a lot of stuff. So overall, A+.
Okay. It seems like a big coincidence to me. I don't know if swindled is the right word right now.
If it helps, I'm not looking for a man in a black jacket.
That's a good point. How about you,
Is it a
Quinn?
brown jacket?
I'm just looking for like parts.
Just looking for
Sorry.
In a
parts.
black jacket?
No.
In
I
a
might
brown
give-
jacket?
I might
In a
give him
short
a black
skirt,
jacket at some
no.
point.
That
No.
sounds sexual.
Why would you be giving somebody a jacket? Oh, for the robot, you mean?
Yeah.
Because he has jacket to look menacing and evil. Bleh.
And to look a little less robotic-y, yeah.
Are they ashamed of their heritage?
Their heritage, what?
Or are you trying
Spark
to
Eyes,
cover
do you
them
have
up?
a heritage, or do you like your fancy clothes?
He kind of
Anyway, it goes back and forth.
Yeah.
I don't speak robot. Does he speak Russian?
He's telling you to go eat a potato.
I drink them
please.
usually, but okay.
So while you guys are talking, you notice that McLeod just kind of got a little bit of a smile on his face and just like watching you guys.
All right.
Do we
Let's leave
remind
this
you of the
man.
boys?
It's just nice to have some company.
All right, well, we're leaving now. It was nice to meet you.
Hey, McLeod, I tell you what. You keep your ear to the ground. You know, you listen out for certain things. Maybe I come back. We have more questions. Maybe I give you another bottle. We sit down. We have a good time. We share some drinks. I don't know. Just don't go dying on me, okay?
You bring me more stuff like this. You got yourself a deal, my young friend.
Okay. You keep your ear to the ground, and when we come back, you let me know if you hear anything else.
Ear to the ground sounds like a good idea.
Good night.
Yeah, I immediately go over and check his pulse.
Oh yeah, it's strong. He's clearly just enjoying a little nap.
Listen, I know guys that have a bad rap for wanting to poison everybody, but this one actually legitimately makes you better. I didn't kill him. He's
You
fine.
just gave a drunk a drink.
Yeah. And
Hey, it
now
was
I've
a
got
pretty
them-
good drink.
I've got him on a bit of a leash. Now if we ever need more information from the streets, I just give him another bottle and he tells us more stuff. You're welcome.
So as soon as you say you're welcome, from the opposite end of the aisle where you guys are, the alley, you hear, he was right. He said that old man would be a problem.
Ooh, this is not good.
Out from the shadows steps three men,
Son of a bitch.
all of them dressed in just
Black clothes.
basic black jackets, sort of raggedy, but it looks like newer clothing for these men. They have pockmarked faces and diseased teeth, and frankly, Emily, they're just offensive to your sight.
They are also very fascinating. I
Yeah.
must paint you. Study.
He goes, and then you hear from behind you, yeah, it's about time we shut them all up, I think, eh? And from behind you, three other men appear.
I forgot to tell you, Jardine, when I looked at your eye, I also did under my care. You have the under my care condition, which just means I can heal you for more, I believe. Let me
Yeah.
just read it again.
Okay.
So
Wait.
at this point, guys, I'm going to load the game. So I want you guys, the way I think we can make this work for keeping your hand is pay attention to what you have in your hand.
Yep.
When we load the game again, shuffle your pull cards out of your deck until you get those. Put them in your hand. Shuffle your deck.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to close this out. Load the new game.
How do you put them in your hand specifically? What?
Just keep pulling cards out of the deck, like you would, and then just put them into your hand. And then any ones that you don't keep, i.e., not those three cards, just put them in the discard pile and then shuffle.
Okay, so I discard these.
Well, you don't have to.
Well,
So
when
Ray,
you
you're
s-
just. That's just for when we sync, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
Yeah,
think
right now-
syncing affects our deck.
It does.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, does it? Okay.
It wipes
I
your
did
deck.
it earlier. It didn't. But all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're shuffled when they're saved. So you'll pull the same top three, or however
Okay.
many you have left. You'll pull the same ones, but shuffle after that, basically.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. So go ahead and sync, and we should get the new map.
How do I get back there? Click on you. Sync. All right. Let's see how well it comes back for the stream.
Let's hope.
All right. I think it came back pretty easily there.
So we're beside McLeod.
Yeah. So I would like you guys to all be basically as close to base contact as you can with McLeod.
Do I just draw until I find the three cards I had, or do I just draw three
Yeah.
cards?
No,
draw
draw
until you
until
find
you
the-
find them.
Yeah, because I want you to have your same hand.
So good. I also drew an extra card because I realized I'm supposed to draw 4.
Oh, you are supposed to draw 4. Okay.
Okay.
All right, my friends. You are surprised this round, which means you are all slow, so you'll have one action.
Son of a gun.
That being said, everybody flip for initiative, please.
All right.
Can't
I
go
guess I gotta
one
give
day
myself-
without punching somebody.
No.
Christian, go ahead and flip for initiative.
And let's go see what my bonus is. Sorry. That's a 10.
Roll a 10. Okay. Jeremy, go ahead.
I have to redo my deck because I don't even have enough cards in my hand for some reason now.
Ooh, there you go.
You're dead.
Trash.
Just joking.
Yep.
At
Just
least
died.
it's out though.
Yeah.
True.
At least I used it
Yep, what'd you flip? Sorry.
Black Joker.
with
Black
Black
Joker.
Joker.
Joker. Oh boy, Jeremy, that's a 0. Okay. Emily. Oh, sorry, you're busy. Quinn.
I could just flip if I have it open. So
Oh yeah, go ahead then.
cool, tight, no doubt.
Roll a 1.
Some good rolls so far.
Okay. Quinn, go ahead.
That is not going to be very high. 5.
Roll a 5.
What do we
Okay.
add to it again? I forgot.
Our
You
initiative.
have initiative. There's an actual initiative score.
Is it on
So
the skills section?
on the character page, bottom right, it's under derived aspects.
Yeah.
Should be beside your words.
Oh shit! My initiative is +4.
Yeah, so it's speed plus
Wow.
your ranks and notice. So you've got a total of 5 then. Okay. No worries. And then Nolan.
Mine says 2. Ranks in notice, though. I have a 4 in notice.
Yep.
So does that mean my initiative is 4? Oh, sorry, because I have 2 notice, and 2 is coming from cunning, I think.
From the acting, from the ranks, not from the acting value.
Yeah, but I have a ranking of 2 in notice.
Yep, and then your speed.
Maybe I just don't have speed. Maybe that's why. Oh yeah, no speed. Yep. Okay, just 2.
Yep. So
Plus 5, 7.
okay. So combat order will be Christian,
Mhm.
and then the thugs. Then it will be Emily and Quinn. I will leave it up to you two to decide who goes in what order at
can
that
go.
point. Okay. Then it will. Oh, I'm sorry. It'll be Nolan after that. I apologize. Then Emily and Quinn. And then finally Jeremy.
Yeah, but
All right.
Who are we missing?
Probably Brickley. Or was Brickley already in there?
No, I'm
I
not
thought-
in there. I have no idea how to get in there, and I have to redo my twist deck. So just give me a sec.
Okay. Yeah. If somebody can just grab an icon that looks like a doctor.
Sure.
Oh, that is much closer.
All right. And is that Spark Eyes right beside you on your left, facing the thugs there, Quinn?
Yeah.
There we go. Suddenly it's bright. You know, as much as I like that background, it's
Hard to read the words.
real. So that's fine. We'll do this.
Here you go. I got one for you, Brickley.
Okay. Well, Christian, you have one action.
I only need the one.
Right.
All right. Let's go firebomb.
Yep.
Mm,
So I'm gonna throw a firebomb.
Yep.
At. Hold on a second. I gotta make sure I do this without setting everybody on fire. Okay, so I'm gonna use one of my regular ones, not one of my special ones.
Okay.
No blast. But okay. I'm gonna do it on the middle thug, the one towards what I'm facing right now.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do a flip. Woo!
Hey.
That
Even looks like you.
is. Where's my thrown weapon?
And-
That's going to be a 15.
Okay, so your target was 9.
Yep.
So you are beating it by 6. So that is a straight flip on damage.
Perfect. What would that be? That's bad, right?
Sorry, that is a single card. No, that is.
No. I did the straight flip.
Yeah, so that's moderate damage.
That's moderate damage. Okay, I'm going to cheat it.
Okay.
For lower.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping everybody not fucked right now. Actually, wait. No, I'm not going to. Hold on. Sorry, I need to see how much blast this is.
Yeah. Is it double blast?
Single
Single
blast.
Yeah, so that's only 2 inches out. So that's,
Okay, so that'll just hit.
That's not that. That's
Okay.
That
I was like, am I gonna hit him?
and then that was a misclick.
Oh,
That's
perfect.
2 inches.
Okay, yep,
There.
excellent.
There.
Okay, yeah, sorry. I'll leave the damage exactly how it is then.
Okay.
So everybody gets damage for 2, and they all gain burning 3.
Sure, and it was this one closest to you, right?
Sorry, the centered one. The centered one.
Oh, the center one. Okay, yeah, same difference then.
yeah,
so-
yeah, it's the same either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
sorry,
all-
how much damage?
I'll take 2 damage, and they gain burning 3.
Burning 3.
And let's knock off one of those bad boys. Good. I'm down to almost only special ones, which are blast like 3 and 4 or 2 and 3 on moderate and severe. So
Jesus Christ.
Okay, so they all have burning there. The other one just needs to be nudged, but it's there. Okay. So you launch this flame. Sorry, what is it? A fire flask?
it's a fire bomb.
Yeah. So you launch this, what works out to being an alchemical Molotov. And clearly these thugs were not expecting it, and they are just caught in this conflagration, screaming, trying to pat themselves out. They have been caught off guard when they thought that they had the upper hand.
You leave my new friend alone.
You see
That-
pity and horror in Quinn's face.
He's been there. He knows.
All right, so one. That's fun. 1 moment. So I'm sharing out the thing. Okay.
5 minutes.
Okay. So, each of them are able to pat themselves out immediately. Okay, that's not the right one. How do you get rid of burning? Lower burning. It's Control Q. All right. So all of them are able to pat themselves out, and the fire goes out. So just mechanically, so what you're aware of, each of the Fate Master characters has fate points that I can spend, and one of the things they can do is extinguish conditions.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's what they've done there. I'm not just like being like, no, you can't have it.
That's fair.
They, however, make a reckless advance. You have definitely pissed them off. So they take a point of damage, and he charges at you. This is their reckless advance, which allows them to gain fast. So they gain an additional general AP. So he has charged you and is going to make 2 attacks against you, Christian.
Jesus.
Please make a target number 9 defense flip.
All right.
They come
Little boy.
screaming in, like just waving a cudgel.
That's bad. I'll take it. I'll take it on the chin. Let's go. So that would be in total a 5.
5, so that is 2 damage.
2 damage. All right.
So he cracks you across the shoulder as you go to defend yourself.
Oh.
And then make another one, please.
All right. This builder. 12.
So as he comes back up, like as he follows through, he comes back up to try and catch you, and you're able to pull away from him, and he comes back down with another one. Make another flip, please.
I'll cheat that one.
And what are you cheating?
I'm gonna cheat at 12, so 14 in total.
And you managed to dodge that one as well. While you are in the process of dodging and weaving this man's wild attacks, Quinn, these other 2 thugs, I guess they decide that the press of numbers is enough for them, and they charge after you. So we'll do that. It's not simultaneous. So go ahead and make a defense 9, please.
Oof.
All right, I'll cheat that. You said defense 9.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's my defense right now? It's 2, 3. So I'll do that. So 9.
A total of 9. So you are tying his defense. Because he's the attacker, he'll still hit you. So he comes in with a glancing blow, which once I take into account your armor and everything, will be 1 damage. So he comes in with his knife and he just nicks you. Seeing that he hasn't done any damage, he tries to follow up with a haymaker. Make another attack, or sorry, another defense flip.
You got this. Hey, there it is.
13.
As you twist to defend yourself, he connects with your pneumatic arm. Pull back, and he tries to lunge with the knife one more time. One more flip, please.
Jesus.
I'll take it. So 9.
Okay. So another single damage. So you're able to again nick you. You don't have a lot of space to maneuver, and it seems like it's working to his advantage.
Okay.
And let's do that whole thing again. Okay.
14.
This guy's got a cricket bat.
Jeez.
All right. I'll take this one. So it's a 5.
Another total of 5. Yep, 1 damage.
And yeah, I'll take it again. So
And
2
1
damage.
damage. So this pressive number seems to be working. It looks like he's taking advantage of you being distracted by his compatriot, and manages to knock a couple blows on you there. Let's see. All right, and Emily, you're able to notice, since you're concentrating on the gentleman, so to speak, that appeared at the other end of the alley, that this one seems to have a gun. Nobody else seems to be armed, but this man's got
Which
an
one?
old, pretty, the one with the red base.
Oh, gotcha.
He's got an old Collier Navy pistol. It's not very well kept, but you recognize it as like one of the sort of like typical service pistols that you've seen in use all over. So he advances,
Tight.
and with a smile, he seems to be taking a shot. Looks like he's trying to aim for the old man, but then he sees you and goes, "Well, today's not your day, Poppet," and
My
fires
name
a
is
shot.
Dr. Emily Warren.
Please make a target number 12 defense flip.
Oof.
Yep.
All right, and what's your total on your defense?
9.
9. Okay, you can cheat that since you're not at any negatives, if you wish.
What was the target?
12.
12.
Oh,
No, I'll just take it.
Okay. Let's see here. Your total was 9, right? Okay, so he just unloads the weapon at you. It seems like he's not bothering with aiming so much as the storm of bullets. You suffer 4 damage.
Jesus.
That feels like a lot.
Mm-hmm. He keeps firing until the chamber clicks empty. He goes, damn. Tosses it aside. No matter. He pulls out, and he actually seems to have a blade. It's a sword, but it's shoddy, broken, and old. But he makes an effort to start charging towards you.
Okay, he's doing it.
But this puddle seems to slow him down, and he doesn't get too far. Go. And these guys here. Damage. Oh, that reckless advance. And they just rush forward, but they splash through the puddles here and slow down. But they are trying to press in on you guys as quickly as they can. And that brings us to Nolan.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot at him. I've got my B&D pocket ready to go anytime.
Okay.
And yeah, well, I've got them in both hands, so I'm not going to use paired weapons. I'm just going to use the B&D pocket for now. And so,
who are you firing on?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Wound left.
Oh Jesus!
I was gonna say that if that was me, I'd be out. So
Damn.
How many wounds do you have left?
That was 4 or 5.
Ooh, okay.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at the one closest, the red-based one.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead. That will be a target number 11.
Okay. And I think I have a thing that helps me here. Yeah, I ignore one negative flip when I attack with pistols. I don't know if there is one, but
There is no negative flip currently, but that's good to know.
okay. So this one flip. Oh boy, it's one of these days, huh? I'm gonna cheat that.
What are you cheating in?
A 7, and I have a 5 in pistols.
That brings you to a 12. Yep, that is hitting. That would be a negative flip on the damage, which is not ignored because that's on the damage and not on the attack.
Right. Okay, so minimum damage, I guess.
Sure, which is how much?
2.
2. Okay. So you don't actually hit him as he's advancing through the puddle. It seems like the splashing of the water throws off your aim, and you hit the mortar behind him. But the resulting spray of like concrete seems to damage him and knock him off kilter a little bit.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Nope. You've got one action, my friend.
Oh, surprised! Yeah.
Surprise!
Uh-oh, and I'm extra surprised.
And now, if you have a bonus action, I think your only bonus, like 0 action, is to draw, right? So you're okay.
Yeah.
Then it is over to Quinn or Emily, whomever wishes to go first.
By all means, Quinn, smash some skulls.
All right. After getting beat on by a fucking cricket club and a knife, I'm getting pretty pissed off, and I take a swing at the guy in between me and Spark Eyes.
Okay. Go ahead. That's target number 9.
And I'm rolling 2.
Oh,
Because I'm half blind still.
yes. So, but fist load is on the damage. So, yeah, to take the worst.
Okay. Good enough. What'd you say the
9.
9 is your
9? It's +4, so 11.
Yeah, 11. That's enough to hit. That is a negative flip on the damage.
Which just means a straight flip.
Yep, which is just a straight flip.
I
Damn.
Okay, so weak plus severe is a total of how much?
think it's 5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 5 damage.
Okay. So you feel jaw.
One second. So for the like triggers and that kind of stuff, is it on the attack roll or the damage?
It's on the attack flip, yeah.
Okay.
So
There's a crow a tome. Oh, okay, that works. It's the TKO thing.
yeah.
So he has to do a TN 12 or he goes unconscious.
So as you hit him, you feel jaw and teeth just shatter. You can see the teeth come out of his mouth as his head snaps back, and he lands sort of twisted and broken in the puddle by McLeod, and he just goes. He's seen death before.
Sweet.
Look at the next thug down the line and say, "You're ready, right?"
Bring it on, you bastard! And Emily.
Okay. Emily gets shot a lot, and she's in a lot of pain, but she's just also staring at the bullet holes, sort of like measuring, see the size of them and how much blood's coming out. And then she's like, Wesley, I need to deal with this. Go ahead. And I'm going to discard a Twist Fate card to summon Ascension.
Sure. All right. So, to help you out, I will grab you a ghost here.
Oh, thank you.
Come on, map objects. Let's see. It's going to be...
Says I think within 3 yards of me.
Okay, so I will put it down, and then you can put it within 3 yards. I'm just going to
He
go.
wants to be right next to that guy, the red dude, if he can be.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. Let's see here. Within 3 yards, which is right there, so base to base. So as you say that, you hear like a moan, not like a mournful mourn of the damned, but more of a exactly.
I don't think I can do anything because I think it takes an action to summon him.
It takes an action. Okay, no problem. I believe though it says that he gets an action right away.
Sure.
That is
Just say yes.
Yeah. What is the name of that skill that you use? Sorry. Right?
It is. Where is the word I'm looking? Spirit Beacon, I believe is what it is.
Beacon. All right. Just I know for sure. We're getting some pop in there again though. Spirit Beacon, all right. Okay, yeah. So you would have to use the order command in order to do it. So yeah, you won't get to do anything within this turn, but that's fair. Just remember that you've got a page for the Wesley stats as well.
Yeah, I have the Ascension thing.
So you might want to pull up the book.
I already have it open. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just didn't respond when I said I had it open, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I
we
think-
lost Ray.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good. I thought it was me. Now I feel. Well, I mean, it's not great.
We got
Yes.
that. Do we have a technical difficulty screen yet? We're not there yet, huh?
No, we do need it.
We're definitely having that again right now.
Yes.
Well, while he's out, I'm going to give myself 2 actions. No,
Oh, he came back immediately.
Yeah.
you didn't
Hi,
hear
Ray.
anything, right?
Is he back?
Not
I see his
well.
eyes moving.
His face is frozen and like giving me the death stare, saying,
Yeah.
"No, you definitely do not get the extra action point there."
That is also what I'm saying.
You might have that thing that you hate, Aaron, where you have to add him to the board because right now he's missing.
Who's missing from?
Ray.
Oh yeah, but it shouldn't change. Hopefully, once he's reconnected, it should pop right on back.
Gotta love those
Hopefully.
shoulds.
Yeah.
Man.
Hmm.
Technology gets us every time, huh?
Yeah, it sure do.
Guys, I might die.
No.
In game or
You,
how
you
you
don't
doing?
you don't
Yeah.
actually die if you go to 0 wounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know.
Wait a
I
minute.
saw people go to 0 wounds when I was playing Jeremy. I'm
It's
just
happened a
Yeah.
couple times to me.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
It's just the only other doctor is the one who blows stuff up, so I'm a little nervous.
So
you should be very.
I don't know what you guys last got, but Berkeley, I was trying to let you know that Wesley's stats will be on page 113 of the under quarantine
And I
document.
was letting you know that I already had it open. Pass.
Nice. You're a good man. Or
Work,
woman.
everybody.
Doctor. That's good.
Right,
Cool.
man.
Sorry, guys. All right. That being said,
Wesley's
it's
in the fight?
Jeremy's turn to activate. Yeah, Wesley seems like he's going to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, so I only get one action, so I'm just gonna draw my shotgun, and that's it.
Okay.
A whole 8 other rounds to go.
Well, I'm proud of you. Christian.
Okay. Well, now everybody's close,
Throw it
so
at the other ones.
less fire. No. Can I set your ghost on fire? Are they
No.
immune to fire?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, that's a question.
I'm probably not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is use my... Where the fuck are my stats? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm just going to use my flask. Shit. Yeah, flask of formaldehyde. So I'll just attack the one in front of me.
Go ahead.
What's
Target
it?
number 9.
You. Yeah. Okay,
him a
so
bottle.
that's...
I like the throw noise.
Yeah. So that's an 11.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I want to share. I might not be in the game. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that'd be an interesting situation. What happens there?
Well, I'm just going to do this.
You are-
where I just-
They automatically forfeit, and we win.
They run away scared.
Yeah,
I got
thugs
this.
run away. Are you meaning?
There we
Are you
go.
meaning to tell me that's not in the core rule books? I think it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. And hey, deck. Okay. I'm still seeing a red choker.
I just flipped a 9 of Rams.
Okay. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Okay. And deck. 9 Rams. There we go. Okay, we're good.
Perfect. Okay, so that's an 11.
Yeah, 11.
So I'm negative
That's
flip.
a negative flip, yes.
Yep, no problem. Shit. Fuck,
This
I can't
is blast,
cheat it either,
doesn't it?
can I?
Nope.
What's happening?
Nothing awful-ish.
What's
Okay,
the
hold on.
blast on this?
It's only blast 1. Hold on, I gotta put that up. That's just my aura. I just need to have that up so I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't worry. It's this just because poison's gonna activate immediately on both of our turns is the problem. Yeah, so it's just blast 1. So we
You
all
hit the other
take
thug.
1.
You hit the other thug.
That's good. Okay, so everybody gets 1 damage and poison 1.
Cool.
Everybody?
Everybody, no, me, Quinn, and 2 thugs.
Oh, okay.
You're
I was gonna
fine.
say you
1
jerk.
damage, right?
Yeah, 1 damage and poison plus 1.
Okay.
And then at the beginning of the turn, because of my aura, that poison will activate.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. And then you guys each get.
Joe, I don't think you wounded the one that is right in front of me. Just a heads up.
Yeah.
They all had 3, I believe.
Yep.
Where am
Nope.
I? Yeah.
Perfect.
Well, that's great. Okay, so no matter what I do, how does dying work? Just so I remember.
Oh no.
Hmm.
No,
So-
because here's the thing. At the beginning of my next turn, I'm gonna go to 0, right?
Yeah.
So if I end up taking even more poison damage, and I go like to -1,
Yeah. So yeah, you'll just have like a critical effect, but generally speaking, it's just lasting effects. Death only really happens when the critical effect is you're going to
Wait,
die.
why is there this big circle here again? I wasn't paying attention for a
that's
second.
that's a cologne that I wear basically that activates poison at the beginning of somebody's turn instead of the end. That's all. So if you're not poisoned, your name's not Christian or Quinn, so you're fine. Okay, so then for my next action, shit. Okay, can I? Would I be able to throw at the people like the opposite side, or does that not work?
Let's take a look here. You could throw at the street thug to the right of the street tough because you can see through.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So okay. I didn't know if like turning and like throwing changed
No,
anything.
yeah, no. You're considered to have like 360-degree facing.
Okay, then I need to hold on. Sorry, I need to check one thing. What? How much? How many inches is blast?
2 for each
2.
icon.
So I can, in theory, do 2 blasts and it's fine. Okay, cool. Sorry, I don't know how to remove that now that I've done it. Whatever.
You can just do it again.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna throw. That didn't do it. Well, whatever. I tried. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a fire bomb out that way. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll throw my last regular one.
Oh, target number 9.
Okay. Yes. So that's gonna be an 11. Yep.
I'll hit, so that's enough for a negative flip on damage.
Oh. That's unfortunate. Okay,
No.
so it's only going to hit the street thug. There's going to be no blast.
Mhm.
I believe firebomb. Yeah, so just 2 damage, and he gains burning 3.
2 damage.
Fireball.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just throwing fireballs all over the place.
Got it.
I appreciate how many auras are around that one street thug now, from
Yeah.
everybody trying to fix it.
Perfect. Okay, and that's that. So the thugs are going to activate. The street tough here. Actually, let's deal with these guys down here. So it's poison 1, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So they
So-
take that immediately.
Yeah. These guys choke and cough, and you see them begin to froth at the mouth, and seizure, and they drop.
Oh, nice.
Bye, Felicia.
And
Okay.
so will I in 8 rounds.
I'm trying to kill them. Control K. Things don't want to listen.
All right, it was enough. Whew.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. Okay. The street tough sees this happen and kind of pauses in, mid-charge, feels neck and goes, all right then. Time to get serious.
Don't.
And,
do that.
He goes to let's see what Wesley does here. Good. Think stop him from moving. Nope, he doesn't. So
No.
he doesn't actually see Wesley, but Wesley is there nonetheless, and he charges in at Nolan.
Don't come at me, bro.
Okay. Go ahead and make a target number 11 defense flip, please.
You got this. No, you don't.
Is that
It's-
cheatable?
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
So that'll be, I flipped a 9, defense of 2.
So a total of 11, so you'll be tying him. Weak damage at 2.
It's 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah.
Okay.
And make the next flip. He's coming and following through with that sword again.
Okay, cool. What else we got in the deck here? Negative flip, you said? Or was it just one?
Oh, free flip.
Hey,
Ooh,
13.
I told you you got it.
13 total.
All right. He goes, you think you're slippery, eh? And he comes in with one more.
Oh,
But this one is at a negative flip.
oh. No.
Unfortunate.
Okay, that's a 4.
That's a total of 4 to 11. You will suffer 3 damage for that.
Oh, jeez. All right. I'm standing.
That was a total of 5 damage, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Did you mark that on Nolan?
I can try and get him on there. Yep, you got it.
Okay. The thug behind him goes, "How about him, boss?" And comes in. Actually,
Did
burning.
that one take? Yeah, I was gonna say he has burning 3.
He takes burning at the beginning, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
so.
So he shouts that and then immediately immolates.
Oh Jesus! It does 3 damage.
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, poison ticks, whereas burning, you take it all at once and then lose burning. So,
Wow.
yeah.
This guy here sees what's happening and begins to lose his nerve and just moves away and tries to find a place to hunker down. He's like looking for an exit right now. Okay, that is over to you, Nolan.
Again? Oh, I guess I was just doing defense. It's like, are you sure?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
I guess I'll just shoot at him with the other gun.
Okay, yeah.
It's got a bit of a longer range. That's an 8 to hit.
Okay. Are you firing at the street tough or the street thug?
Oh, the thug that's running away.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I didn't realize the tough was that close, actually.
Yeah. He's got you engaged in melee there. So you could fire at him, or you could use your knife. You could swap weapons for the one action and knife him, or you could fire with that penalty. Though I believe if you use both weapons, you can negate.
So I have a thing where I can use pistols at melee range.
That's right. Okay, so there is no
for gunfighter.
Yep. So you can go ahead and use that. If you use both barrels, then you would have the positive flip.
Yeah, let's use both. It's been some bad flips.
Yeah, so because that was the 3 that you flipped, and then go ahead and flip another card. Not much better. But you can cheat because it wasn't at a positive flip.
No, that'd be worse. But +5, so 9, I guess.
9, not enough against him for target number 11.
All right.
Right? You still have another action.
Yeah, let's try it one more time.
Right.
I only have the one gun because the first one's out of ammo now. Got to reload that. So yeah, 12.
12, yep, that's enough to hit. That'll be a negative flip on damage.
Ooh.
Moderate for
3 damage, I believe. Yeah, 3 damage on that one.
All right. And let's take a look here. So that one, you fire straight through his shoulder, just above, just below his collarbone. Let's take a look. All right. Looks like he's going to potentially go down, but let's get that critical effect table and see what you do to him.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, wait, I think I even... Oh, wait, was that a negative flip? So it's a 10?
Yes, yeah, it is.
So is that when I would trigger something?
No, your trigger's on the attack flip, which would have been your 7 of rams.
All right. Oh, it was a ram, though.
Yeah. Yep.
Critical strike, deal 1 damage for each ram in the final duel.
Oh, which is 1. Okay, so you'll deal an additional 1, so that'll put him at -1 wounds.
Nice.
So, all right. So go ahead and flip a card for me, please.
Boom. Another 11.
Oh, okay.
Bam.
12. And you did moderate damage to his chest. All right.
Did you put a hole in him?
Maybe.
Holy cow.
Giving the doctor something to investigate.
So you've basically definitely done some deep tissue damage here. He screams in pain. He goes, "I'll bloody murder you for that!" But he's still on his feet.
Okay.
Damn.
Bleeding out, I guess.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
That is over to Emily or Clint.
That static coming in.
Quickly. I did have a question.
Sure.
Am I able to how high are these buildings, first of all?
They're like height 5. Like tall office buildings is the intention.
Okay. Then I guess the other thing is, am I able to safely-ish throw spark guys?
What the fuck?
Now, what do you mean safely?
So he doesn't explode when he lands, but he's.
Oh yeah, no, it's
still
unlikely
standing.
that he's going to take like his 6 damage.
Yeah, 7 wounds right there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But say he takes 1 or 2, that's okay.
You're trying to make him Batman? Like you put him on a rooftop? What are you doing here?
Well, I can't. If it's height 5, I won't be able to get him up there. But we're blocked in by everybody. So I was thinking of maybe throwing him over the crowd.
Colossus and Wolverine. Yeah.
On a fastball special.
Just put him
okay.
on your shoulders, you giant.
So, what I'll tell you to do is ask you to declare a space within 8 yards.
Okay. How do I declare the space?
Like just
do
put a mark
declare?
down with the tape or copy Spark Eyes.
Is that okay?
That's fine. Okay, that's your target spot. Go ahead and make a thrown weapons check for me.
Thrown weapons.
You know,
Okay.
let's modify this. Let's make this because it'd be thrown weapons is grace anyway. So yeah, just a grace check. I want you to get a target number 10.
Oh, that's not happening. Okay.
Oh,
Never
wait a
mind.
minute.
I rolled
Okay.
a 13.
All right, Jardine. So this goes well for you. I would like for you to describe how this works.
Okay. I tell Spark Eyes that just try and land softly, and I grab him by the scruff of his poncho, huck him over my head.
So
One arm.
as you do so, he's got like red eyes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that like Akira, like after image as you throw him, and you see him kind of do a bit of a somersault and land like this,
Superhero pose.
with like pure style, like desperado hat, like still on his head, ready to
Flower
fire.
shines.
Yeah. Cherry blossom petals are coming down.
I use my other action to tell him to mop up the 2 that are left.
Yeah. You see again with the hand that doesn't have the gun in it, it's the strokes the brim. All right.
There's only one left, right? Or am I miscounting?
2.
There's
Or a
2.
hidden one?
Street.
It's one
Street
further
tough.
up.
Oh, I didn't even see that guy back there. Okay.
And is he firing at the tough or the thug?
Sorry. one second.
Just grab him and move him.
Yeah, the old driggy drag.
He'll shoot at the thug first.
Okay. Target number 9.
Let the doctor get fucked up first. I appreciate that.
Is it just a straight flip?
Yes, it is.
I'm after him, so
Fair.
Okay.
Not so good.
but you're still right.
Am I able to cheat for him?
Yes, you are.
Okay, then I definitely will. Flip. So that's 14 or 15. Just to double check. 14.
14. Okay, so you are succeeding by 5, so that is a negative flip.
For minimum damage,
Yes.
which is 1.
Damage. He wings the guy in the shoulder, which spins him around to see this little desperado bot. What the hell, cowboy bots?
He'll take another shot.
All right, go ahead.
So it's a 12
Oh, yeah, that's a negative flip again.
for 1
Same
damage.
deal. All right. Little famous pea shooter. God damn. All right. Dr. Emily.
Yeah, Wesley's just gonna attack the street tough.
Okay, go ahead. Target number 11.
Yeah. I'll do that.
You'll do that. Cool. What's the total there?
I think it's 13,
Not bad.
Yes, it's 14.
14.
Okay, cool. So you hit. That is succeeding by 5, so that's a negative flip on damage. And let me know what Wesley is doing.
Wesley's just literally going to strangle him.
Yeah, the negative flip on damage with 2 cards. Choose the worst. Should be the 9 for moderate damage, which does
3, I think.
2.
2?
Okay, excellent. That's that. So that's moderate damage, and you got negative 3. Go ahead and make another flip for me, please.
Sure. It's an 8.
Okay, so as he's throttling him, he leaps off, and that is 11, moderate, and he comes back and slashes at the boy's legs, just completely opening them up.
Wesley's a fucking savage.
Further deep tissue damage to this guy. He's
Jeez.
still up. Let's see. Yep. Wesley has another action.
Yeah, I'm going to do it again.
Yep. So basically the way it would work is that, Emily, you would spend a 1 action to order him. You still have another action, by the way. But then
He
you would
gets 2
activate
attacks?
Yeah, so what happens, you use the order, and then he gets to act as though he's like you, essentially. So he gets a full activation. This would happen after you act. So I got a little ahead of myself.
Cool.
but
I'm
you
just
can
going to stab
act
him with a
quickly.
scalpel.
Okay, yeah, you go ahead, and then you can, Wesley, do the other one. So target number 11.
Just square in the neck.
Yep.
I'm a cheat. To 13.
Right call. Good. You flip to 13. Okay, plus your acting value.
I don't remember what it is. Hold on. Actions. What am I adding again?
So it'll be your acting value, which should be your might plus light melee.
Sure. What's my might? -1. What's my melee? 2.
Oh, you had grace because we gave you flick of the wrist, I believe.
Right. So grace 0 plus
Okay, yeah.
melee 2.
Okay, so a total of 15. Okay, so that is a negative flip of damage.
Tight dog.
So 2 cards.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Oh, right. So that is severe, which is how much damage?
5, I believe.
Yikes. Bleeding him out like a stuck pig.
I just aim for the carotid artery. I am not even hitting him very hard.
All right. Flip another card for me, please.
Sure. I get to flip lots of cards today. It's the last one.
All right, and that is Tomes. You are aiming for the head. All right.
Fate, as it were, chose for me.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, at the last moment, he jerks out of the way, and instead of getting in the carotid artery, your scalpel comes through and gets him square in the eye, and he just stops, and his limbs slough, and he just drops forward.
Cool. Tight. Can I make Wesley move?
Yeah, you sure can.
He
And he can move through
3.
anybody and anything because he is a ghost.
Yeah, he can teleport, is what it says.
Yeah.
Is 3 yards far enough to get to street fuck?
Unlikely. That is 3 yards.
Okay, well, he'll just teleport right next to Spark Eyes.
Okay. You can just pick him up and place him right there. And Jeremy.
Told you it was going to be a long one. Yeah, so I'm just going to aim at Street Thug and take my shot. Let me reshuffle our cards there.
Everybody go ahead and draw yourselves a card.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that card.
Okay, so
And
that's
target,
sorry.
target number 9. Oh, you flipped it. There we go. Okay.
Yeah,
what
so
we want.
that's 11.
Okay, that is enough to hit him. Go ahead and make a negative flip on damage.
Can I use Tricky Shot? So it says choose a ranged combat skill while making an attack with the chosen skill. The character may choose to ignore 1 negative.
Yes.
Perfect.
Wait, Tricky Shot had a trigger, right? Or is it trigger?
That's all it said. I'm pretty sure. Let me open it up again. Oh, of course, I'm
Yeah,
close to it.
I have it as well. It's just while making attack with whatever you pick, ignore 1 negative.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
what I thought it was.
All right. So go ahead
Okay.
and make a straight. That's when making an attack. It's not on the damage. It's on the attack flip. So it'll still be a negative.
Okay. Okay, so let me flip 2 cards. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Yep. Severe damage.
That's 4.
You, as this guy is bewildered over this little desperado bot, this cowbot, you catch him square in the chest with a round, and he just drops like a sack.
I'm just gonna blow. Still got it.
Oh, the cloud's there. Bravo! Oh, good job. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I thought you might like that.
Rickly, your headset again, buddy. Sorry.
There you go.
Perfect.
Yes. My heroes.
Hey, McLeod, you
Um,
might want to not stay here for very long. Also, I'm going to take a drink.
And I drink my before I go unconscious. I drink my stop being poisoned drink.
Yep.
So I don't go
All
down.
right. No worries. So you're good. As you're saying this to him, he goes, "Boy, I'm already gone." And he's like grabbing like scraps of clothing and like little food that he's saved up, and he brushes past you guys, like stepping over the corpses. Stupid morons. And
I'll find you again someday.
bring booze.
I will.
He's gone.
All right.
Cool.
are
So-
all these people dead? No one to question?
Immolated, dead, stabbed in the head. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Didn't really get a non-lethal option, unfortunately, but that's all
I
right.
had to poison and burn a lot of people.
Can we pat them down to see what they got?
Yeah, let's loot these bodies.
Yeah, absolutely. So, on all of the bodies, save for the tough, you find a grand total of 2 script. These guys were destitute, clearly. Then you notice as you get closer, like they smell terrible.
I'm gonna
And-
examine clock marks. I'll make it a chance.
Yeah, actually, and you are examining the thug that as you sort of like pull your scalpel out from his eye. You check and you see that he's got deepening black and blue like necrotic tissue on his shoulder, opposite of his sword arm, and you notice what looks to be like scratches or bite marks there.
Yeah, we're taking this body back.
Actually, go ahead and make a target number 9 doctor notice for me, please, or doctor check rather.
19.
19.
What a doctor.
Ooh. So you initially think about taking this body back for closer examination, but you recognize this as signs of plague.
Christians, time to burn the bodies. These are heavily plagued creatures, people, whatever.
Do you need any for examining still? Are we taking any back, or do you want me
No,
to just...
I'm gonna need to check everyone after we're done because this is the plague.
Well, like, they didn't bite me, but okay.
Just in case.
Okay. Yeah, I'll, man. You know what? I've easy solution. Put all bodies in a pile for me if we can.
Quinn?
Shouldn't we not touch them?
Sure. With my pneumatic hand, so I'm not actually using skin. I throw the bodies together by the empty toxic barrels.
Hold on, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there any of them that don't seem to have a lot of plague on their head?
Yeah, so like for the most part, they don't seem to be particularly plagued. It just seems like they're in ill health or poor health. But the tough was the only one that had signs like that. You can do with that as you will.
There's just something that I want to try later,
Okay.
but I need a part of the
Bomb-
body.
Well, you have embalming fluid.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna actually just take the thug, take out my bone saw,
Oh Jesus.
and just cut off his head. It'll take a little bit. Then I will take
this is a
any
good
of the plagued tissue that I might see at the bottom of the neck or anywhere on the body, scrape it off, and put it with the other bodies that are just sickly.
Okay.
Take one of the cleaner shirts, wrap it up, wrap the head up in it, and sort of just stick it on my waist, and then sanitize my hands however best to do that.
Okay. So when you were trying to decapitate the corpse, were you trying to be particularly careful, or was it just a matter of like get the head off?
Yeah, I just need the head.
Okay. No worries. I won't make you make a check then. Okay. That's cool. At this point, guys, only because it is late, there is a little bit of an epilogue, but it is getting on the 11:35 time period for
Yeah.
us. So I will call it here.
Mhm.
But we will do this epilogue very quickly at the beginning of our next session, and then we'll move into that story, the story I have planned for then. So as of right now, that would be 2 weeks from today. If you guys are good with that, okay.
Sounds good.
So you guys did great on that combat. In this one, I didn't pull any punches, and I think you guys did great. We'll call it there. But for everybody that tuned in tonight, thank you very much for watching us. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe you got to see an RPG that you don't see played very often that uses cards instead.
Heck yeah.
Be sure to check us out again tomorrow when we continue on through the campaign of the Dawn Expanse with Mike running that, Dungeons and Dragons. Always a good time. We'll be back on Thursday for the 100% Human video game show. We'll be back again on Monday with more Monster Hunter, baby. It's going to be great.
That's what's up.
I might not be great, but the game's going to be great. And we'll see you guys again in 2 weeks. As always, check us out on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Inverted Axis. It's easy. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thanks a lot.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.